The Wild Wild West.
Hey,
Nice.
you can't have boners, nipples out, and fart, dude. This is fucking
Is that the rule?
boners, nipples out, and farts. Are we sound speed and then a
You told me I can't have boners,
disgusting
nipples
fart.
out, and fart.
boners, nipples out, and fart? You cannot. You may not.
Who fucking says, dude?
You may not do that.
That'd be a nice thing before you go into a restaurant. Be like, no boners, nipples, and farts
Dude,
simultaneously.
think how those the Adam Friedland shows hipsters are out of here, so we can go back to just regular goofing, dude.
Oh yeah.
Classic suburban goofs like boners in pants. We don't have to be intellectuals anymore.
Oh
We can
man.
go back to boners, farts, nipples.
The classics, dude.
Yeah.
Meat and potatoes. Just kidding, guys. This isn't a boner. This
It's
is
not
actually
even a
my
real
vape.
boner.
That's just my vape,
That's his vape.
which is a very good thing of this.
It is a cool fucking vape.
I think it's the battery's dead.
Is it weed?
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah. You don't fuck with nicotine.
I'm about to start.
Why?
I want to get the. There's two types of tobacco. There's tobacco, I think Rustica, which I think is the one in America.
David, don't
And
hippie
the-
up. Dude, do not hippie up my tobacco.
Oh, there's tobacco.
There's Rustico, which is more
Arabica.
of a body high.
No. A Rustica is like the general strain. The stuff they have in South America, it's shamanic tobacco, is like 14 times stronger. And you get a horn. You get like
Oh,
a little.
yeah. You've talked about this
Yeah,
before.
you get a little bone, and you just go and blow it up your nose.
Yes.
So maybe we'll do
That's a little, you can get some Swedish, the Swedes like that.
some snuff.
Yeah.
Some snuffs. But yeah, this is the shamanic tobacco. I might
I
have to
always
bring
get
some up.
confused by the snus. I think it's snuff.
Snuff is like the pouches.
No, snooze.
Snus is the pouches.
Up the nose.
Snooze is of the nose, but also they sell pouches called snooze.
Yeah,
S-N-U-S.
yeah, you are correct.
So it is
about
quite the confusing conundrum we're in.
that. This is quite the conundrum.
And it gets me confused.
But yeah, dude, I might get that, and then I might get my volcano and start just vaping shamanic tobacco.
That'll fuck you up.
That'd be tight. Yeah, dude, you'll get whacked.
You should smoke cigs. You'd be cool smoking
Not
cigs.
cigs. I'm gonna get shamanic
No, I
tobacco.
know, but once you start hitting the Volk, dude, you're gonna want some cigs.
You think so?
You're gonna get addicted to, obviously.
You think so with
Yes.
the shamanic tobacco?
Yes.
If I'm snorting tobacco and smoking it in a volcano?
Eventually, you're gonna be like, while you're out, you're gonna be like, "Fuck, I really want that, but I don't have it."
Yeah.
That's how you get into heroin from fucking oxys.
True. I don't know though.
I need something
Cigarettes
cheaper.
don't
I
appeal
need
to
something
me.
more available.
I smelled Gardini when he came in here. I almost
He
threw
stinks,
up. I
dude.
almost threw the fuck up.
People that smoke stink.
Gardini came in here smelling like a 1980s diner, dude. I almost fucking puked.
Ew, Sean.
He relapsed, dude. He said he promised that didn't he promise everyone you quit smoking?
Did you make that promise?
You made the promise, I think.
I didn't make that promise. If
I think you
did,
promised on
wouldn't have
camera.
You
relapsed.
Say,
told
guys.
our sponsor Lucy that you would do that.
Yeah, dude.
No, I didn't.
You're now contractually obligated not to smoke cigarettes, and I'll see what I can do with them, but they might sue you.
Fuck.
They might sue you now.
Well, I hope they can
Dude, speaking
forgive
of
me.
getting sued, I've been playing a dangerous game.
What?
Possibly the most
you doing?
dangerous game.
What's that?
So, as you know, we got an addition on our house, and I have the blind guys have been fucking bullshitting, dude. So I don't have blinds on the new bathroom.
Blind guys. Sean, why don't you leave the superstar jokes? to-
So those guys against Jesus Christ, Sean. So I have no blinds on my new bathroom, and I'm not gonna not use my new shower. So I turn the lights out at nighttime and shower, but dude, they build houses everywhere now.
oh yeah.
So I've been every night I end my night by just standing naked in my shower behind a
Dude.
little half wall and just watching my neighbors across the street, just like
I've been playing that
you
game.
playing a dangerous game.
Dude, these blinds are never down. I make love on this couch
Do you
constantly.
really?
Obviously, if I'm hungry, if I'm sitting here, I'm playing Xbox, I go,
It's time.
I'm getting bored of this game. Pause. Then I tug on it by myself for a second because I can't give her gamer dick.
Yeah, sure.
Because gamer dick is much like podcast dick, where it's just it's in. Your body's not thinking sex at all. You're thinking about building the perfect city skyline.
For sure.
And then I say, she perks up like a dog and comes out and presents herself.
Is she kind of like?
Jesus Christ!
Is she like bashful? Does she come out?
Yeah.
And, and you're like,
Yeah, come here. And then she tries to. I go, don't get on the couch. You're not allowed on the couch. But yes, the blinds are always open for that. So if someone were to look at, and our we don't have blinds in our bedroom.
Really?
for the most part. So I get out of the shower every day with, I mean, today I got back from my sick ass workout. Not a big deal.
Yeah,
And
you're fucking
Teenus.
perfect.
Perfect Teenus. My neighbors, who are certainly minorities, must be judging. They say there's that big white guy's tiny little penis.
Yeah, they built houses like like, dude, it's insane. They're just building everywhere. So like I have,
But I'm not peering out of it naked.
I'm behind.
Do you
I'm in
peer
the
out
shower
of it naked with your pipe?
Well, my pipe is when I get out of the shower. My pipe's out. My
Yes.
fucking my whatchamacallit? My gat's fully out.
Yeah.
I step out, my gat's out, but like I'm just watching in the window, and it's just like I'll see people moving about their apartments, and I'm like, "Don't fap, dude. Don't fap." That's when it becomes a truly criminal act.
When you start masturbating at your neighbors?
Yeah, I'm saying that would
That
be
is true.
That's a criminal act.
If somebody was making love, I could see you catching a fucking fap.
That's the thing, and
that's on them. If you can see them, that's you're allowed to fap.
This is the dangerous game. I'm just curious looking at my neighbors, but there is a part of me being like, I hope I catch a lewd act. And then if I caught one, I don't know, like
Everybody
I'd
would
like
watch.
to think that I wouldn't fap.
I would watch. I don't know if I'd fap.
I'd watch for sure. I don't think I don't think I'd fap. I like to say I
sometimes
wouldn't
other
fap.
people's sex at a hotel can inspire a masturbation session.
If you hear it,
Yeah, if I hear some moaning from the room over, I go, that reminds me, I also enjoy pleasure. Dude, can we talk about my new painting?
yes.
We're going to need to get a shot of that eventually.
Yeah,
If not right now.
Cam.
That's called the Absolution at Gettysburg.
Beautiful.
That's Father Corby blessing the 28th of Massachusetts, I believe, before their battle at Gettysburg, knowing that they would almost certainly have death.
That's crazy.
And they went up there and they did it.
And he would be
Father
on you said
Corby-
he'd be on the front lines the whole time of the
Father
battle.
Corby was a beast.
No weapons.
No, he was a man of God.
Yeah,
He's
man of
literally
cloth.
there to help guys get to heaven.
Whoa.
He's there to give people last rites, drag wounded out. He was just a good bro.
So it's like Wizard in Clash of Clans. He was a full
He was
wizard.
he was a priest in
Priest,
Age
yeah,
of
yeah,
Empires,
yeah.
just healing with his staff.
Damn, dude. Imagine how pumped that would be. You're on the battlefield and there's just a priest near you. It would be really nice. It'd be like,
It would be so nice.
sweet, I'm
get-
going to go to heaven. That's tight.
Yeah, although how many of those guys were like, dude, get the fuck off me?
Yeah, do you think so?
I don't know.
They're Irish Brigade. They're
If
all
I got
like,
shot in the
"Fodder,
gut and I was like, oh, fodder,
fodder,
this hurts me bad, fodder.
fodder, where am I?
Fodder, oh, I want to go back to the homeland, fodder.
Yeah, dude, they love having fodder.
You'll go back, boy.
I used to work for an Irish painter, and he had to go. They worked for the church a lot, and they'd have to go to the cemetery. The one time they had to go down into like a tomb, and there was bones, and they wouldn't touch them until fodder was there.
Fodder.
They said, "Fodder, what do we do with these?" And he said, and
No,
he's like,
why don't you hit up Father Corby's Wikipedia for me and then look at it and then report in a minute once you've gathered some cool facts
"Yeah,
about
that'd
him.
be tight."
Oh, I know he was the president of the University of Notre Dame, which is, I mean, wow.
After you're off
Wow.
the battlefield,
After the battlefield.
Twice president.
Twice president.
Twice
Well,
president.
Hold on. Get the full report first.
yeah.
That would have
Yeah.
been a nice thing to lead with in your report. You would have said, Shane, I know you think he was one-time president.
Do you think it?
I don't
Believe it or not. No. I mean, where is Nick and Adam, dude? We need them back, dude.
True.
This podcast has gone to shit.
No, we're good, dude. We're firing all cylinders.
That couldn't be enough time to.
There's not that much on them,
Dude,
What?
I'm as surprised as you are, Shane.
I gotta stop this water bottle so loud. People are complaining about it.
Fuck them.
Scuba tank.
Don't let them complain. That's the thing about our podcast is all of it is immersive.
True.
You're gonna
full
hear
3D
us
sound.
drink. You're gonna hear air conditioning units.
Yeah, you're chilling in the house.
You're gonna hear girlfriends walking around like fucking idiots, clumsy fucking idiots. So what's going on with you, Matt? We haven't gotten really to catch up. Compile a good report and we'll come back.
Same old, yeah. Take your time, man. Don't rush the assignment in.
Father Corby, you don't have to check just Wikipedia. You can look into him.
Yeah, FatherCorby.com.
The Absolution at Gettysburg is the coolest
I'll
painting
do some
ever.
research. I'll do some more research and come back.
Last night was nice. I did a Noble Bomb.
Oh yeah, how was it?
So
you didn't
fun,
respond to my text. I was asking.
fell
about-
asleep,
I
dude.
wanted to know about attendance. I want
I
to know
fell
about
asleep.
how the show went.
175 sold.
Whoa, that's pretty
Monday night in
fucking
July.
good,
It's
dude.
great, dude.
Monday night in July.
So fun. It was so
Hot
and it's all
damn.
new material. People are doing new stuff.
I have to come down.
Please, dude.
I was actually considering it yesterday. I had nothing to do, and I didn't realize it was going on until I saw someone's Instagram story at 6 p.m. and I was like, I could make it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I don't have any new material. Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not going.
Yeah, well, I was going to actually text you that last night. Just obviously open invite to just come down.
Okay.
But yeah, dude, it's fun. And it's funny too because you're in the green room with the bros and it's an honor code. It's like, because I host and I do all new shit.
Yeah.
Or at least stuff that like I'm working on that's like very new. And it's kind of the gauntlet. And then you just got to do a 10-minute, dude. It's so excruciating. I came out last night being like, this is going to fucking work. So I thought all of it was going to crush.
That's how it goes.
Every single time. I came out and started just eating a dick right up front. And what the fuck was I talking about last night right up front? I don't remember. But I was, I had, dude, it's so funny because I'll be at my house at my table just like, dude, this is going to be so fun. I'm going to talk about ladies in the Toyota factory having people trying to eat their ass through jumpsuits for me too. And I was like sitting there like, this is going to, I did it. And then towards the end, I was like, there's like having some guy, like you're putting on windshield wipers and some guy's just like eating your ass through a jumpsuit. I don't know, dude. Let's get the next to me.
What else? So what else do I want to talk about here?
You guys, this isn't the funny thing about ladies like getting their fucking ass into like Ghostbusters outfits or something. Like, anyway,
it is funny.
Well, I couldn't.
It is funny.
I bailed on last minute.
Don't let them tell you it's
I don't
not.
know. Let's just bring up the next guy. But it was fun. It was.
I had a nice weekend in Pittsburgh at the Pittsburgh Improv. We had a good time. Lemaire Lee and Ian Finance came with me, and Lemaire Lee, he is a good time. You can get him to pretty much do anything. I can't tell if he's dumb or outgoing, but you can really get him to do just about anything. So, but he's a little kid.
Yeah.
So some of the staff from the Improv, we went to a bar afterwards, and they were racing each other on the sidewalk or on the street. There was a girl there that was smoking people.
Really?
Yeah. She was really good at running. And then I could see Lemaire. I saw him sitting over there like he's a little kid. He was like standing up and watching like you knew he wanted to be in.
It's my turn.
He wanted to be in so bad. He was like, he's doing all his bashful like fucking. So I was like, dude, Lemaire, you got to get in. Lemaire's racing. Lemaire's going to get in. He was like, all right, I have to drink first. He went and drank a double of Jameson. And then he lost every race he ran.
Why did he get drunk? Why did he think he had to get drunk before he raced?
I don't know. He wanted to work up the courage, I guess. And then he went back in the club. The manager of the club gave him a ride, and he threw up right outside. He opened the door. I think he hit the door with puke.
Oh, my God.
Lemaire had a good time.
That's awesome. He is genuinely the funnest dude in the world. Yeah. He is a pure good time.
He's such a nice guy.
He is.
He's like a good spirit.
He is. He's a sweetheart. He's very fun. He's a very fun dude. We might have to bring him back. We need his energy, dude.
We need him back for the producer role. Once you're growing out of it, you're too much of a star now.
Yeah, true. It's like Kanye.
No.
Do you think when you leave, people will forget about you? Do you think when you leave the show, people will be like, oh, yeah, that guy, he was a producer on Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast.
I want to help you guys forever.
You want to help us forever? You think you're helping us?
Well, with the editing. You could edit it.
Noah's the loyalist. Have you come up with the fucking book report yet?
I have the book report.
What's up?
What's up?
You guys are being
You got to present it like you're in school, though. You got to be like,
Should I stand up?
you got to be like, so you think you know about Father Corby?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You got to get a hook at the beginning.
You think you know about the very Reverend William Corby?
Let's go.
Think again. Born do you think was he born in Ireland?
I would have guessed.
No, dead wrong. Born Detroit, Michigan.
Don't turn this on us.
Oh.
Detroit, Michigan, 1833.
Oh, yeah. He was a missionary back then, killing it.
Then he went to when he was a young lad, went to the 10-year-old Notre Dame University.
That could be the typhoid, but we got to finish this book report.
Yeah. So when he was a little boy, he went to Notre Dame.
He went to Notre Dame. He was there. He got a college degree, then went right into the priesthood. Studied to be a priest for 3 years. Became a local priest in the parishes around Notre Dame, South Bend, Indiana.
Yes.
After that, joined up with the Irish Brigade in the Civil War.
The American Civil War.
The American Civil War. He wrote. he gave a lot of general absolutions. Battle of Antietam, Battle of Gettysburg.
Bloodiest day in this country's history.
Bloodiest day in this country's. Don't forget it. They talk about this painting right here.
What do they say?
What do they say?
That it's fake and it's bullshit. He never gave that absolute.
No, he said that this painting was what's it called? The reason for the movie Gettysburg, the 1993 film Gettysburg.
What?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Why?
Killer Angels.
They were inspired.
They were inspired. They were inspired by his heroism and his absolution.
That probably inspired the title of Killer Angels.
Oh shit.
And then 1856, right when the war ended, went to go be the vice president of Notre Dame.
Yes.
Then in 1866 to
65, yeah.
to 1872, became the third president of the university.
I went back to the university.
Went
and
back
then it
to
might
the
have burnt
university.
down around then too.
He said that once he under his first administration, he enrolled
doing
more
good.
than 500 more students.
Oh wow.
Which back in the day,
was a
1800s,
lot.
that's
Yes.
a lot. That's
Yes.
a lot.
500 more students.
500 more students.
Yeah, but everything they were teaching them was probably wrong.
He opened up the law
What are you
school. He was a man
talking
of
about,
what do you
dude?
mean?
There's probably 80% of the shit that science was.
He was a
fucking-
man of God.
It's a
Probably
Catholic university that was at the forefront of that.
True, yeah.
So
The
true.
Enlightenment.
Jesus.
I mean, there's probably a lot of wrong stuff. That
What do you know
were
about
teaching
Gregor
them.
Mendel?
Most definitely.
Actually, no. You know what though? They probably were teaching them the classics, and they probably got it.
Dude, imagine if
education
your
than we did.
teacher was a fucking veteran of Antietam and Gettysburg and you were goofing during class.
Dude, I wouldn't dare.
He would spaz the fuck out, dude.
In Irish spaz.
He'd be like, "Father, please."
Father, I'll be good.
Burke, you like that painting? That's nice, right? It makes me so happy. There's a nice statue of that at Notre Dame. It's called Fair Catch Corby. Because it looks like he's giving a fair catch, dude. It looks like he's returning a punt. He's about to catch it and not get hit.
So how did he die, Noah? Unfortunately.
He's still alive.
He's
No,
He
there's
lives
nothing.
in the
He died.
spirit. He lives to the spirit.
He lived to the ripe age of 64, which in 1897, not too bad.
For a Civil
good,
War
yeah.
vet, that's
For a
pretty
Civil
fucking
War
Yeah,
vet.
true.
Died in South Bend, Indiana, of course.
Jesus Christ.
Of course. Guess where his resting place is? Guess.
Notre
South
Dame.
Bend, Indiana.
Holy Cross
Holy
Cemetery
Cross.
in Notre Dame, Indiana.
Oh my God.
That's pretty tight.
I
Dude,
love this guy so much.
Hey,
He was there. He was there during the fire.
I knew he was there when
during
it
the fire,
burnt down.
Shane. You're right about that.
Probably helped
In
people
the
out.
fire of 1879,
And then he was like, "We're gonna make this university bigger, dude. This
He
fire was a
said-
good thing."
he said when everyone comes back, it's going to be a bigger and better Notre Dame. He said Corby overcame the $200,000 lost in fire damage.
Shit.
And he rebuilt the main building, which now stands with its golden dome.
Oh my God.
He
dude.
built the golden dome.
Stop.
That was him.
That's
Stop.
pretty
That
tight.
was him.
Stop, dude.
Dude, I've been reading.
You said there wasn't a lot on him. This is the most facts
Yeah, this is crazy,
possible,
man.
dude. He is the man.
This is all just under the president of Notre Dame section.
Dude, there's so much shit
Keep
about
it going.
him.
This is a good podcast.
What was his early life like?
They have his early life
In Detroit,
in Detroit,
I bet
Rock City.
was his father helping out with the engines, converting them? I mean, this is well after the engines.
No, his
but-
father was a real estate man.
What?
Yeah, he attended. His wife also Canadian.
His
Father
mother,
Corby.
Father Corby's mother.
Father
Father
Corby's
Corby had a
wife,
wife?
named Elizabeth.
What the fuck?
What
You
the
can't have a
fuck's
goddamn
going on?
wife.
He's
Yeah.
a Catholic priest.
Oh, my apologies. My apologies.
Dude.
F.
his father.
Did you go to Catholic school growing up?
No, never.
You can tell.
Yeah, the priest had a wife. It's like, dude, what?
You
Well,
can tell.
I was confused as well, but turns out that's not the case.
His
There you go.
mommy was
now
Canadian.
now you're hovering back up towards the sea with
Turns-
the
turns
way
out
you
that-
talk like that. That's how you give a book report in school.
His mommy was Canadian.
His mommy was Canadian. Her name was Elizabeth. His father, Daniel Corby, an Irish immigrant. He attended public school until 16, but that's when he went to Notre Dame.
Nice.
And then while he was there, that's when he joined his father's real estate business. And then he said, "I'm going to put this big city living behind me."
He's going, I'm kind of gay. I'm going to become a priest.
Yes, he said, "I want to hang out with boys."
But I'm the most
boys."
hardcore gay dude ever. I'll be at the front lines at fucking Antietam.
Yeah. He said, of the 3,000 men that he gave his absolution to, 500 remain afterwards.
That's not a good day for the boys.
No, but that's
28th Massachusetts took one on the fucking chin that day.
of the men that he absolved that day. 27 of them were killed, 109 wounded, 69 were listed as missing.
Wow. Where that kind of doesn't work with what you said a second before that, but
What do you mean?
I think you said of the 3,000 only 500 remained, and then you said 30 fucking dudes died.
No, what's
Yeah.
it called?
This is
That's-
No,
insane.
when he was
Fucking
giving his
horseshit.
general
This particular
absolution. The general
absolution. Okay.
absolution was
was
3,000.
to the entire brigade.
The entire brigade, and
And
then he
then
personally
these
he went up
boys.
and he said,
Let's go.
"Yes."
You guys are about to have a rough day.
And then a lot of them were gone.
Was it in the peach orchard? Where were they when they got smoked?
No information
you better
on that.
find out about
the
that.
second day of the Battle of Gettysburg.
Maybe after the pad thai, we'll come back and figure out if it was in the beach.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry about this. I thought this bit would be funny.
It was good. It's a good bit.
No, whatever.
I think it's pretty informative.
Guard dog, you're the superstar. Get the mic from this guy.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I was just joking. I'm sorry.
Dude, I've been
you did all
reading,
you could.
It's like, hey, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it.
I don't even care.
I can see, but I mean, it's
That would
gotta
bother me.
be some kind of
That would
feeling.
bother me if somebody put me up to reading a Wikipedia page and then it was like,
tagged me?
that sucked.
That's like, that's fine. That's I'm just telling you about your boy. That's all
I
I'm
know.
doing.
I'm pretty excited about it. My uncle had that painting above his fireplace and I wanted it since I was a boy.
No, be honest. What are you feeling right now inside of you as you sit here absolutely on the spot with Gardini just shooting daggers at you?
Gardini's so jealous that you have the third mic.
He's dying, dude.
I'm a little nervous, but I think I can handle it.
That's good.
Guard dog, you want that mic.
No, I don't.
Yeah, look at that. You leaned
Oh
right
my
into
god,
it,
he
dude.
fucking flew into that thing.
Superstar, dude. You need the spotlight.
Flew.
I'm fine with sharing.
That's why you're wearing that bright shirt. You're peacock. You like that?
I like that a lot.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, I've been reading a book about St. Paul recently. It's the best, dude.
Tell him, dude, Paul had to set the Corinthians straight.
Dude, I'm reading about Corinthians right now.
Pussy ass Corinthians,
Dude,
dude.
they were idiots, dude.
And Paul knew.
He knew it.
Paul saw the light, dude. He was on the path.
He was in Ephesus.
Yeah.
He was in Corinth. He went over there, set up a
Going
whole
around
church.
cutting the heads off of
Beat the
Christians.
fuck. Yeah, he was fucking Christians up.
Yeah.
But then he converted. He was like, all right, I'm not going to beat up Christians. But he was a very learned Jewish man. So he would go into synagogues and like, yo, what's up, dude? And he'd be like, here's the thing, you guys are all fucked up. And they'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then
but he
all the
knew.
Jewish dudes would beat him up. He would get his ass kicked constantly. He would get fucked up by Romans, by Jewish dudes.
Jewish dudes were hitting him?
Dude, they were so fucking violent back then.
What was his name? Saul? Wasn't it Saul?
Saul. It was Saul.
It was Saul.
He would go in, step into the synagogue. They'd be like, oh shit, you studied under the great master or whatever. And he'd be like, yeah, anyway, yeah, you guys are really shitty. Here's why. And they'd be like, fuck you, dude.
Like, what'd you say?
So they were talking about when he set up the church in Corinth. And Corinth was kind of like, they're like merchants, like craftsmen and stuff. So
a lot of synagogues.
there's a decent amount. So he got kicked out of the synagogue in Corinth and then went right next door and went to another building and was like, this is my church, and would just loudly preach, and they would get all pissed. So then they try to get the Roman authority to come in and be like, yo, this guy can't do this.
The Jews always love going to the Romans and being like, could you stop
And
him?
well, the Romans, they're all like wearing their shit in court. And the Romans were like, yeah, we have religious freedom. Don't ever waste my time with this bullshit ever again.
Fucking right.
So then the Jewish dudes found the one Jewish guy, the rabbi, who let Paul into the synagogue and beat the fuck out of him. And after they kicked his ass, Paul went out and helped him up. And he's like, brother, do you want to join me? And the guy was like, yeah, dude.
Yeah,
fuck
now I
those guys."
do.
Yeah, fuck those
Are
guys.
you fucking with those guys?
Because he went in, he's like, basically his whole message was like, dude, it doesn't matter what you do. It's all about intention behind it. And they're like, shut up, pussy. And then he was like, well, and then they beat the fuck out of that guy. And then he was like, do you see what I'm talking about? And he's like, yeah, I kind of see what you're talking about. It's kind of important to be nice. But he
Jesus does rule.
dude, I'm reading Logos Bobby stuff. Dude, I just wanted to read about St. Paul. So I downloaded one St. Paul audiobook, and they gave me, it like broke it down into like every single chapter, all of his epistles. So there's like 6 hours on Corinth.
Yeah.
Dude, it's the fucking sickest shit.
I gotta look into that. I like it.
Dude, it's so fucking fun about hearing him. Dude, sending epistles it's the most alpha move you can do.
Send an epistle to somebody.
Dude,
and be
he's
like,
in fucking Ephesus. He hears people are fucking around in Corinth.
Yeah.
And he just goes, Jesus, these fucking idiots. Because
I'm about to send an epistle to Fire Island. I'm going to send an epistle up there and say, guys, what God literally turned the city into fucking salt for this, dude. Stop. Get some slacks on, dude.
Dude, here's what happened. And he was in Ephesus. In Corinth, he got word that this dude his dad died and he married his stepmom and was parading her around in church. And they told St. Paul, they sent him a letter. He gets it and goes, and you guys are just chilling with this guy? Like, that's fucked up. And they're like, well, I thought we were supposed to be nice. He's like, no, dude, not like that.
Yeah.
He's like, that's fucked up. You guys are just degenerating. Sends an epistle, calls them all out. So they kick the guy out of the church. And then the guy repents and tries to come back. Like, Paul, we didn't let him in. He's like, dumbass, he repented. Let him back in, you fucking idiots. What are you doing?
Yeah. That's
Dude,
the whole point.
Just motherfucked them nonstop.
Said he's sorry.
And then they started calling him a grifter. And he would send an epistle. They'd all be like, all right, we'll chill. And then slowly they'd be like, yo, he probably keeps all the fucking money we give him. And then Paul was like, I sent him a letter being like, I'm going to come back there personally and beat the fuck out of you guys if you don't stop talking shit. Dude, it's so funny.
What a time.
He sent his son back. He sent his son, Timothy. And he was like, Timothy, go over there. But he's like, drink some wine. Don't just drink water.
Oh,
He's
he
like,
told
you
him to
need
have a little wine.
Have
Tell
some
him
wine,
to
bro.
lighten
It's a
up.
stressful job. Because he had to go to a bunch of like 70-year-olds and be like, yo, you guys are fucking up. And he was
It
like,
is
30.
sick that they used to, and it's nice that like Catholic priests still maintain that shit where they're like, dude, St. Paul told us to drink wine. We're gonna get fucked up. There's a ton of that in the Catholic Church, which is pretty tight.
Yeah,
and
man.
they cite Jesus being a fucking hard ass sometimes.
Yeah.
Like whenever they're like when priests and shit are being like nasty little fuckers, which they can be. Not obviously all jokes aside about them having sex with boys.
Yeah.
No, we're not talking about that, obviously. But like when they're
Very few amount.
grumpy, being rude, they're like, Jesus was a dickhead too sometimes.
Yeah.
They try to,
Well, the thing.
am I saying that right?
No, you are.
You know how you're like, wouldn't Jesus forgive me for this? They'd be like, Jesus also said,
He scolds with love.
you're not getting into heaven.
He scolds
It's
with
the
love.
eye of a needle, dude.
Yep. Wide
Bitch.
is the path toward destruction. Many are the ones who travel it. But but yeah, dude, he talks about how he had to tell this whole city that he was their father. He's like, I love you guys so much that I'm going to tell you point blank that you guys are just absolute
I'm
garbage.
Poppy.
You
Daddy's
guys are
home.
trash. I'm your father. You must do as I say because I love you guys so much.
Yeah.
And he was just writing.
I'm literally going to Fire Island with that message.
dude,
I'm going to get on in front of a pool party where all the boys are doing their thing.
Yep. And
I
big
say,
boys,
I'm daddy now.
I'm daddy.
And they'll go, yes, Zaddy.
Yep.
Zaddy. I'll say,
Imagine-
no.
Not like that.
I'm your father. It's not sexual. You fucking knock it off.
Imagine you show up to the fucking church. You got your stepmom.
I have to have some wine before I get up to
Dude,
Fire
you'd
Island.
have to, dude.
I'd end up getting sucked. If I had a couple glasses of wine, have you seen the boys that are up there?
You were talking about
Perfect
it. Are
abs,
they ripped?
dude.
They're ripped as
so
hell?
hot, dude.
Fuck, dude. Yeah,
It's truly fun. They're so hot.
I mean, dude,
they're
imagine-
so sculpted. They're feminine, dude. I
Well,
want to
also,
have them. I wanna
Imagine if
taste
you
them.
imagine if you pretty much knew you were going to get a blowjob after you went to the gym every single time. We'd be ripped as fuck.
I don't know. I would still rely on manipulation and power to get head over women
That's true, but I mean,
instead of working physically hard.
it'd be an incentive.
I'd
to
rather
get,
get money and power and
Dude,
then hold it over them.
true.
That's cooler.
It does rule.
Yes.
Because then afterwards, you can after sex, you can like look out the window by yourself and just be like, "Leave me."
Yeah.
Just sit there and just look out.
Instead
and
of
be like,
being jacked and poor.
yeah,
Be
true.
like, I did so many sit-ups so I could get head.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, imagine how much you would if you knew you were gonna get head or like someone to slam your butt out completely after working out. You would go to the gym like more than you do.
Well, that's the thing. Those dudes are competing with dudes that are going so hard.
I know.
Like they have no. I'm not saying gay, but these dudes like starve themselves to be fucking 0% body fat, cut, big dicked,
Yeah,
smooth skinned guys just ripping you up.
yeah.
tearing
Well,
into you.
we've said that before. Gay guys,
Yes.
on average, have bigger penises. Than
Oh, you brought
straight
that piece of
counterparts.
information
Yep.
very public, dude.
Yep.
Since then, I've heard it a lot. A lot of people have regurgitated that.
Yeah, it's a true thing.
They've told me that. I said my buddy Matt was on this. He knew gay guys had huge dicks.
Yep. I was on I was listening to Aubrey Marcus's podcast. He had a guy come on talking about basically doing deep dives. I was like, dude, where have you guys been? That's a thing now. They do.
What's that?
People are talking to like, yeah, you can eat weed edibles and just like sit in a dark room, and it's like it's a pretty serious ordeal. I was
Obviously.
like, Cha.
Well, you've put out so much. You've put out so many epistles.
Dude, imagine you show up to church and you're sitting there, dude, and all of a sudden you're like, this will be tight. I can't wait. And this guy just busts out like a 10-foot scroll. You're like, what's this? And it's like,
Church
listen,
must have
you
been
dumbasses. And
Fucking
you're like,
nuts.
fuck, dude, this sucks.
No, I'd be hyped. I'd be like, nice.
If he got you back.
It must have been like WWF back then. It must have been like a new guy walks down the aisle. You're like, who's it?
Well, that's what happened. That's what happened.
And then he makes a heel turn. Now he's a good guy.
Dude, what happened with them was Paul went to Ephesus, and then this guy, Apollos, I think his name was, came up and he was like, yo, check this out. He traced the lineage of Jesus through John the Baptist. And he's like, we have a Messiah coming. And they were like, yeah, dude, it already happened. He died, rose, or whatever. And the guy was like, holy fuck. So he's like, this is what the church we're doing. He was just like, what the fuck? So he became a guy. And then Peter would pop up and be like, I'm just a fisherman, but, I hung out with Jesus a lot. And everyone was like,
Peter's
What?
the best, dude. I had to
Dude.
do a report on Peter when I was a boy.
did you really?
Yeah, I love Peter so
Well,
much.
what happened? The church fractionated
I
because they
drew a
were
rock.
like, did you really? Did you really?
Yeah, it was like you had to make a piece of artwork about it because he was the rock of the
He's
church.
rock of the church.
So literally, I just drew like us fucking colored it gray. Everyone else's was really good. Mine was one rock on a piece of loose leaf.
But you loved it.
I loved it so much. I remember it. And I remember thinking he was the rock of the church and how sick that was.
That's what happened. That was one of the epistles was about. Everyone was like, yeah, we follow Apollos. And they're like, we follow Peter. And like, we follow Paul. And Paul to write an epistle being like, look, you fucking dumbasses.
Yeah.
We're not here to start groups around people's personalities. He's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? You idiots.
Yes.
And they would just be like, fuck, sorry.
Shit.
These dudes didn't know how to think.
Fuck.
They would show up and be like,
All it takes is somebody coming in with a scroll. And you're like, fuck, that guy knows.
I know.
God damn it, he knows. He knows about the afterlife.
You sit there and just be like,
Yeah.
fuck. I got to break up with my stepmom. This sucks.
Yeah. What sucks is when you're in 8th grade and you're like, how could they know about what the afterlife is? And you think you're an atheist now and you've got it solved.
Yeah.
Turns out they were living in the most horrific, violent times. And these guys were literally preaching like, what if we were good to each other?
Yeah.
And that's the point of life. And it's not about the afterlife. It's literally about being good,
Yeah.
being a good human.
Yep.
You get a little older, you get a little wiser like me. You start realizing maybe Catholicism and religion's pretty fucking tight.
Dude, I've been getting really moved at nighttime when they talk about that. How that was the whole thing.
In the
was
midst of the most horrific fucking shitty time to be alive, these dudes were out there like, no, dude, be good.
that was a symbol. They would show people the crucifix and it would just baffle people. They'd be like, why are you? They couldn't. They'd be like, yeah, but he lost. And they'd be like, no, dude, he won.
He won.
And they'd be like, what? They're like, no, he should be a powerful king. All the
Yeah,
Jews
yeah,
were
yeah.
like,
They were like,
he should be a
nah.
powerful king. And they
Yes.
were like, no, you guys are missing the point. This is the most alpha shit.
The
you
most
can do.
human thing you can do is be good to your fellow man.
That's what the whole thing
And
was.
forgive and love.
It's really nice to listen to it. I listen to it before I go to bed, and I'm
Yes.
always like, man, this is so.
But
beautiful.
every once in a while, you got to bring down fire and brimstone, which is what I'm doing to Fire Island. I'm getting on one of those ferries. I'm crossing. I'm getting up there. I'm going to say, what the hell's going on up
There's
here?
a pistol him up, dude.
I'm going to get a scroll.
Dude.
I'm going to say, you,
Yep.
stop being gay.
Quiet. Quiet down.
Yeah.
They should
dude,
wait. They
let's
should
eat
wait
some
for
Thai
sure.
food.
Yeah. Pause it up. Pause it up.
Pause.
No homo.
All right, we're back from Pad Thai.
We're back.
Matt, just use the compress.
I realize I'm having a wicked sty right now.
You have a sty.
Oh, it feels so fucking good right now. Oh, it's this. My sty is enormous, dude. It sucks, and it's only growing. And if I think about my eyes, they fucking tear up.
When I think about you, I tear up.
Dude, when I think about that movie you just showed me,
Hey, we're not going to trash it.
I'm not trashing it. I'm
No,
talking
I
about
just
how it
don't.
makes
I
me
don't
feel
want it to look
sexual.
like sour grapes.
I'm not trashing it at all. I'm
I
talking about
definitely
how
don't
much.
wanna
I'm
trash
talking
it.
about what that produces in my body when I see that
More semen.
changes, feelings.
I'll tell you what, it does give me some type of rush.
It does.
You
To
know,
know
when I
that that's
watch it.
possible.
What?
To know that that's possible.
That's going on?
Yeah, just like we could do that. There's nothing stopping us.
I could do that.
Easily, dude.
I could go have fun with guys.
Oh, you can. I mean, you can. But
And
can
I'd
you
be-
have, that's the most fun you can have.
We were talking, I know, if it's just dudes and all of you are fucking,
It's
and like, dude,
ridiculous.
let's all do coke.
Yeah, let's all do drugs. Let's have
Do
fun.
as much drugs as we can and fuck each
But
other.
then talk about books. Have we'd have serious moments still.
Oh,
Wouldn't
I'd have
just
very,
be,
very
wouldn't just be the
serious
party.
moments.
We'd take each other aside and be like, look. I think my life lacks all of that secondary spot of like connecting seriously with people on any level. It's just I was floating through life.
Yeah.
Like, sweet. I can pay my rent. Nice.
Yeah.
I needed to talk about books.
You talk a lot about books.
Yeah, but I need to find like ripped dudes and have like a secluded moment and be like, guys,
Yeah.
can I talk to you for a second?
Be like, who's reading this here? Us, because we're fucking literate.
Yeah. It's
No,
not,
look, dude, this is exactly. I knew I was gonna
you're
be a
not
salty.
hating on it, dude.
I put it on, and I'm gonna be a sassy little bitch, dude.
Yeah, but you can be a sassy.
It actually
that's-
wasn't that bad.
No, it's just. I mean, NFM, but it's it is what it is.
Dude,
Stuff.
change the goddamn subject.
Oh,
Let's talk about.
I feel so much
Let me
better.
see. It's already better.
I know.
Holy shit, dude, your eyes fucked.
I don't, dude. I had a
Have
wicked
you ever
eye.
gotten a sty before?
I thought I did, but
Have you seen it lately? What your eye looks like right now?
I looked. It looks like I got fucking kicked in the face.
Don't touch it, Matt.
Can't stop touching it. I got a goddamn viral eye
It's a
infection.
sty. You know what's crazy though? That's also what I call the bedroom.
The sty.
And that's when I get some slop thrown in there. So now you're in the pig pen. You're in the mud.
If you had to do animal play, which animal would you for real? You be piggy? You be piggy?
A little piggy running around. They're coming to get you. I've been on a big bear kick though lately.
Really?
Yeah.
What's been the?
I'm talking real bears, not fucking the other type. I've been. I watched the show Alone.
Yeah.
That fired me up about bears and how much I liked them, and then I started watching old videos that I thought were funny of bears.
They make some pretty good.
They're
videos,
very funny guys.
Yeah.
But they do get serious.
Yeah, they fucking freak out.
They freak out and fuck people up.
Yeah.
Then I watched this old movie that I used to think was great when I was a kid. It's called The Edge, starring Anthony Hopkins and Alec Baldwin.
That's a good lineup.
And Anthony Hopkins is a billionaire. His wife's a model. Alec Baldwin's the photographer, who's obviously a fucking sex pervert, like every fucking male photographer is.
Dude.
Not every photographer that's taking pictures of scaffolding. I'm talking the dudes that are out there taking pictures, like
model
getting
hunters.
local sluts to be like,
Yeah.
I'll take a picture of you. And sluts is the wrong way to say it. That was nasty of me.
Well, they're trying to make them sluts.
Yes.
With their perverted thoughts
They're like,
and ideas.
you would look good topless around these trees. It'll be very nymph-like.
Yeah, honestly, it's a trick. It's a trick, dude.
It's a good trick.
Anyone could get a camera and take pictures of chicks in lingerie and be like, "Yo, this is
These pics came out
shit.
really good.
That's
You look really good.
They're taking advantage of like something in the women's algorithm that I think is less honorable than like building.
They love it, dude. They love putting them in a creek, standing on like a rock naked, facing the other way, so just your butt, but still very tasteful.
Just being like, this is really
You're pretty
hot.
much Wiccan. You're a witch. Very witchy, which is a cool vibe right now.
Well, it's such an easy one to be like, I don't know, let's just like make this sexy, right? And then
Yeah,
they
and be
take
like,
their
here, look
clothes
here.
off.
Oh my God, you're coming.
Oh yeah. And just be like, this is I don't know about you, but like I've never really connected with someone while taking pictures of them in their
Like, this
underwear.
is crazy.
This is weird. Is it me or like?
You don't have to drive. I'll drive both of us. 2 hours. We'll go somewhere,
Yep.
and we can sit in the car together for 2 hours.
They check the forecast. like,
Talk,
it's gonna
fuck around, be
rain.
like, oh my God, it's gonna rain. We're gonna just have to wait this out in my car.
Yep. It's a really shitty trick, dude. Otherwise, there's guys out here just like, let's just work hard and
Let's just work hard and gain power.
yeah, give a woman a good home, dude.
Gain power.
Not just have sex with her in like a Mitsubishi.
Not
rodeo.
just trick them into fucking in a
woods.
Mitsubishi.
Disgusting.
Makers of the Japanese
I don't even know why
airplanes.
guys. When I see guys with cameras, I'm always like, what the fuck are you doing?
Guys with cameras taking cool pictures is cool.
Of like landscapes, yeah.
Cool
obviously.
pictures.
Go by yourself.
Right.
Time lapse sunset from like
Go on-
Hawaii.
yes.
Those guys are
Take pictures of the stars.
nature, anything else. As soon as you get a human subject, I'm going, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
I don't mind if they're taking cool pictures of like a cool rapper during a concert or
That's
during
not
a
bad.
comedy show or anything like that.
Someone in action, yeah.
Yeah, someone doing their art. But if it's taking photos of just a local woman that you can find them at bars, girls that are very excited about like, I'll take my clothes off and take a picture.
Oh yeah.
Check out my body art, my tattoos.
There's a whole form of photography. It's called
I was making fun of finance for that all weekend.
what?
Him trying to hit on girls by being like, "Wow, that's such nice body art you have." Yeah. What? I'm a good guy. We're just talking. I'd be like, you little fucking pervert.
That's really funny.
He,
How did he
hit my
take
leg
that?
with that. He was like, "Where's your tattoo? Let me see it." I was like, "Dude,
What?
bro, cut it."
That is like kind of the
it out.
that's the verbal way of basically lifting up a person's shirt.
Yeah, I want to see your.
anyone
I want to see your
talks-
rib cage, your belly, your back.
Anyone talks tattoos, that's like we're fucking.
Oh, it's in your upper thigh.
It's a very sexual thing to talk about someone's tattoo.
What? It's nice. I have tattoos. Oh my God, you're so sexually repressed. You know what I mean?
That must have been such a fun weekend.
It was fun. I love Ian.
Yeah,
I was giving him guff. He really wasn't doing that to people.
that's very funny.
He was not doing that
You
to
were just
people.
saying that he was.
I was saying he's the
being a
type of guy
pervert?
that would do that.
So none of that happened.
Not really, no. But I could tell. Actually, no. He talked tattoos with one lady.
Did he really?
He just got a tattoo. He thought it was a butterfly. It's clearly a moth.
You got a moth.
He got a moth tattoo. Obviously. Like if as soon as you see it, you're like, oh, that's a moth. Like not even fucking with him. You're like, that's a moth on your knee.
Yeah.
A moth.
What do you get?
He attempted butterfly. Yet somebody gave him a moth.
Oh no. Getting your tattoo shredded sucks, dude.
I like Ian's tattoos though. He looks good with sleeves.
Yeah.
He's got cool, sick ink. I love his body art. I'd say, where'd you get your art done?
Where'd you get your art done? Let me see your back.
Whoa. Let me see your back. Oh my God, it's beautiful.
Wait,
Who did this?
What are you even reading here, dude?
Who did this?
I'm gonna fucking suck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, imagine being a gay guy and have to constantly watch straight guys pretend to be gay. It must be like, dude, stop.
Yeah.
So we don't do that.
So in The Edge,
Yeah.
Anthony Hopkins is a billionaire,
Yeah.
and that pervert photographer is obviously trying to fuck his wife and
course.
take his money by killing him and marrying his wife.
Sweet.
So they get up into the mountains. They're in Alaska for his babe's photo shoot.
Mm-hmm.
And Anthony Hopkins is up there. Plane crashes. Here comes a grizzly, dude. He's coming to get you. So the whole movie's like Jaws with a grizzly bear.
Yeah.
On top of Alec Baldwin trying to fuck Anthony Hopkins' wife. But there's a part in there where they attack the grizzly bear. Anthony Hopkins like outruns the grizzly bear like twice.
I can see that.
It made me mad.
How old was he in this movie?
60.
Jesus Christ.
Hopkins, at any age, Hopkins could have never outrun. Matt, do you know how fast a grizzly bear runs? If you had to
I'm
guess.
going to say like 18
know the
miles an
answer.
hour.
Try again. 35.
I was going to say 32 at first,
Yeah,
but
these
that's
boys
too
can
fast.
fly.
They're
dude.
that fast?
Yes, and there's sometimes where they get like hit by the bear and go like flying, and they're like, ugh. It's like, dude, that thing would
Done.
one swipe.
Yeah.
Their claws are as big as your hand.
Yeah, it's like
Their
getting
claws,
hit.
dude.
It's like getting hit with a machine.
Did
you ever have like a machine accidentally nudge you and you're just like, what the
Yes.
fuck? It's crazy.
Yes,
It's really fucked up.
it is.
I
I worked
had to go around a
in
mini
the ice cream
excavator.
factory.
Oh, really?
There's all types of machines.
You felt the force.
You could get, there'd be things going back and forth, dropping popsicle sticks. You get hit with one of those, dude, you're getting checked.
Yeah, you get hit. I think I got nudged by a mini excavator, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's scary. It's very scary to be in the
Yeah, they
jaws of a commercial machinery.
Of course.
I saw a Mexican lady put her hand in a pizza mixer. Bro, that shit fucked her hand up so bad.
Oh, man.
So bad.
That's the
Boom,
worst.
dude. I saw her
Yeah.
clock.
I wasn't there. A dude that worked at the restaurant with me hit the meat slice. Hit the fucking deli slicer with his hand. Full fucking like tip of his finger just straight off. Like, shit.
I have a weird.
He's an old guy.
I've always had a
R.I.P.
weird superstition in my life that I was going to chop off one of the ends of my finger at some point in my life and go to jail. And every day I'm always kind of like,
Not in jail.
I think I
Not
might evade jail.
I'm still
and chop
afraid
it off
of
a finger.
jail.
Jail would suck,
A
dude.
DUI hitting someone is.
Dude.
That's the one you got
I
to worry
have jail
about.
dreams once every like 4 months. I'll have a dream that I'm in jail a whole night.
What
It'll
happens to you in
just
there?
Me in jail. It's actually every time I get there, I'm just like wildly unimpressed about how poorly it's run. I'm like, man, this is like a really dumb setup, and I'm pretty sure I could get out of here. Every time
Oh,
I'm there, I'm
nice.
like, man, this is like a joke.
That's a nice analogy for life in this world. It kind of
True.
reminds me of something like you're in this world in this system, and you're
Yeah.
like, this system's stupid.
This stuff. It
I
sucks,
can
dude.
elevate.
This stinks. That's what happens. I'm in jail every time I go this, and I go, how long am I here for? And I'm like, this is annoying.
Don't
I
you
look-
wish girls could elevate?
so much, dude? So much. I wish they could leave their earthly.
They can't.
I wish they could transcend their earthly nature
They may not.
and rise high into the fucking into abstract
Unfortunately, that's not how
knowledge.
the good Lord made them.
I want them to rise high into abstract knowledge with me, but no. But you know,
What the fuck are you laughing at?
Gardini, we're being fucking serious, dude.
This is serious talk.
You're being serious, dude.
What was what was your funny joke that you thought of?
Yeah, please share that.
Nah, I was lying. You sighed and I got it in my earphone.
What was it?
Funny. Yeah, it sounded like that.
What was your funny joke?
There was no funny joke. I lied so you guys would get off my case.
What the fuck? That made us more on your case.
I know, it really
God
backfired.
wants the spotlight, dude.
No, I don't
Crazy.
want this follow.
Well,
You want
lie
the
for it
spotlight.
too.
I've,
lied.
I've heard he will lie to get the spotlight.
I heard.
Don't say it.
No, there's rumors going around. No, we're not getting into that. We're not getting into that.
That's nasty. No, it's not
No,
true. No,
stop. No, Noah. I'm gonna call off the dog, dude. Don't get Noah started. He'll get you.
It's like I can't believe that he would never.
So then I got
I
it.
wouldn't
We
lie.
all lie, Noah.
Everybody lies. So we were
Everybody
watching
lies.
guys.
Sweet boy.
We got to talk
Thanks,
Grizzlies.
so.
Yeah.
So then I watched The Edge, and that was about it as far as Grizzlies.
I didn't know 35 miles per hour. It's crazy because I was like maybe 32, but I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah, they
run
can
that
clock
fast.
35. Moose run that fast? Moose will get you too. They're not scarier than bears. You're wrong.
Who dies by moose? Who dies more, bear or moose?
Oh,
Like,
probably
who-
moose.
Who's got more? They kill
But
more
that doesn't
people?
mean, yeah, but I mean, I understand how big a moose is, but bears are nasty, dude. They'll kill you in a bad
Antlers,
way,
those
dude.
giant.
You don't get killed
wanna
by
get
antlers.
gored. You want
I'd
to
rather
get gored?
I'd rather get stomped, dude. Than
You get-
fucking bit from the feet first, like those fuckers do.
You can get stomped. What's it called? You can get stomped by a moose. A moose is so big.
I'd rather get stomped.
I
Gored at the
I
horns?
don't know. I'd rather get sliced by a bear.
Really?
You die a lot faster. You want to get tortured by this beast
I'd rather
just
get knocked
stomping you out.
I'd rather get kicked in the head by a moose.
What if he
than-
just stomps on your chest and he's just breaking
That
your
would be a
ribs?
bummer.
Like that's what I'm saying. That's awful. Instead of just like a swipe, cuts your
Dude,
neck, you're
a
dead.
grizzly, I mean, obviously, a hard swipe to the face would be great.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're kind of arguing the same thing. If the moose got to kick me in the head, I'd go with moose.
Yeah.
If the grizzly got to swipe me, I'll take kick to the head from moose over swipe.
Yeah, I do better. I do better with like
Now, if we're going
impact
yeah,
than
blunt.
lacerations.
And now, if we're going slow death,
Yeah.
munched by bear slowly is still worse than stomped.
For sure, but I think
Thank
that,
you for sure. I concede. You conceded. I won.
I think that
Say I concede.
I don't concede.
You just said for sure after what I said. Fast or slow, I'm taking moose over grizzly.
I don't know though, because I think that with a bear, if you're getting mauled by a bear and you're still alive, you'll pass out.
I think you'll pass out if you're getting stomped by
If
a-
you're getting stomped, you're
Nah,
just
man.
feeling it. You're feeling to break your like all your bones,
Why would you pass out during the bear and not the
all
moose?
the blood loss, because they're ripping you up.
I think if your fucking heart gets stepped on, you're dead, dude.
For sure.
If your ribs get
Maybe he stomps on it again. He brings you back to life.
Why
All right,
do
how many moose versus
Yeah, let's see that.
bears?
That's
Let's
what I
take a
want to
look.
know.
I get well.
Because grizzlies aren't
moose,
that many.
Moose kill more people than bears and wolves combined. even
Wolves
though
don't kill
they're-
any people. We've covered this.
Sorry.
True.
You run into them with cars, so that's
Yeah, that's the majority of the deaths.
What the fuck, dude?
Moose is so big.
Yeah,
And
that's why you
they,
die when you hit it.
Wait, so they're not like crushing. They're not attacking people outright. People
They
are shooting
do
with
attack
cars?
people a lot.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Run through neighborhoods. It's scary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they wound about 10 people a year in Alaska.
Damn.
That sucks.
And bears only do like 6 people a year.
I don't know. I'm trying to find the numbers.
A grizzly got somebody recently.
Really?
Some Russian hunter shot him, and then while wounded, the grizzly smashed his skull, dude, and then died kind of near him.
Fuck.
It's pretty sick.
It's actually kind of tight. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy for the bear on that one.
Yeah, it's kind of a
And during
tight-
the movie
all
The
right.
Edge, I was cheering for the bear.
Yeah, to get them both.
Yeah. A billionaire and some pervert photographer crash in his territory, and we're supposed to cheer
Yeah,
for them.
true.
It's like, no, dude, this is sick.
Yeah.
Now, grizzly, who's cute, dude. He's
Really?
cute. At one point, they're trying to cross a log over a waterfall,
Mm-hmm.
and he comes over and he starts shaking one side while they're
What?
crossing. Yeah, it's kind of a comical part.
It's just a fucking greedy billionaire and a pervert.
Yeah.
Where's the woman the whole time?
She's back at the cabin. Those guys went off on their own. And a black dude who obviously gets mauled to death.
Does he?
Pretty vicious. Yeah.
Oh, that stinks.
I can't believe this moose over bear take, dude. I think you have some yeah, whatever.
What? I love a bear. I'm not. I love a bear. Second favorite animal. Fun
Who's
fact.
number one?
Horse?
Horse.
Yeah, he got
Love a
caught
horse.
graffitiing a horse with a big
Remember
dick
that?
on the building.
No studying the equine sciences before.
Oh
he
yeah, you
switched.
want to be a horse farmer.
I
You want
wanted
to be
to
a
be a
stud
horse-
farmer.
You want to be an animal
You want to
pervert.
hold their cocks and
I
insert
watched.
it into
I watched a lady do that. I watched a lady do that at my school when I
Yeah.
went there. It was free.
That's pretty intense stuff.
It was pretty
Well,
intense. It was crazy.
Did she?
She placed the penis in the fake vagina.
Whoa.
Oh, into like they put them into. They don't even fuck the horses really
Did
that
she-
much.
No, but they have a
Like a
female
sock,
horse like
dude.
in heat, like in the corner, but it's like in a stable.
So the boy can watch something. He has something to watch while
Yeah,
he
and then he
Something to smell.
fucks because it's too many of the male horses will like break the female horses like backs. They'll get on top and just like fuck them.
Damn, that's what I would do
Heard
if I was
that.
a horse.
Heard that.
Yeah, for sure.
Heard that.
I don't know what you're laughing at back there.
I mean, was the lady like? Did she just like quietly and stoically grab this giant horse dick, or was she like? Was she making light of the situation?
She was very nervous. She'd never
Did she-
done it. It was an orientation.
Whoa.
We were like at the
Did
farm.
she say I've never done this
Yeah,
before?
did she say
Lying, lying asshole.
Did she tell the
Lying hoe,
students?
dude.
I usually don't
Yeah.
do this.
She said, "This is my first time."
I usually don't do this, guys.
It's just my first time.
That's just not true. She's done it before.
I don't know.
Did
She
she
was
one
a, she
hand
was
or
a young
two-handed?
lass. She was only but 18.
Whoa, hot.
Uh,
Yeah, this
damn,
story
dude,
keeps
what
getting
the
hotter.
Did she two-hand it?
you have to. It's giant. It's
Did
like
she
that
have
dog.
Did the
It's
girl
like
have
that
a
dog in it.
boyfriend? Do you know?
Did you get to watch the? Did you see the nut?
Yeah.
Whoa, how much was
It
it?
was so much.
Ew,
It was
dude.
crazy.
Was it ropes or was it like?
It was like well, it was like it came out ropes, but then it was just like a pool. It was like a lot. It was into a jar like this big,
my God.
and it was like this full.
Oh,
And you
Dude.
watched it.
I watched it. I
That's
had to.
fucking gay.
I had to. Nah, bro.
did she?
A lady
touch,
did it. It wasn't gay
Did
at
she
all.
touch balls at all?
I mean, I'm sure.
I mean, like, did she make a? Did they
Well,
have a
she
technique?
didn't make a point of like cupping, you know.
I mean, for a horse, would they stay towards like the base or they work up towards the top?
Horse is your favorite animal. That's for real.
Is that why a horse is your favorite
You're
animal?
Horse for real
literally
is
a
my favorite
third grade
animal.
girl, dude.
Horse for real is my favorite animal.
Horse favorite animal might be the gayest.
I love it. They're the best.
Horse favorite animal is the
They're
gayest.
so big and so cool and
House
so
cats
fast.
are cooler than horses.
You wish.
Maine,
You wish.
Maine Coons.
You wish.
Maine Coons are above horses, and
Not
that's
even.
and that Maine Coons aren't top 20, dude.
Not even.
And they're better than horses.
You're so wrong. A Maine Coon's also just like a single breed of cat.
Number one. What's the number one animal, Matt? You tell me. Dude,
Dude,
raccoons are cooler than horses.
raccoons are pretty
Those
nasty.
rabid beasts.
Raccoons are cooler than horses.
I like.
Not even.
I got into dolphins
Yeah.
recently.
A
We
varmint.
were talking honey badgers. They're cooler.
Honey
No,
badgers
honey
are cool,
badgers.
but the honey badgers are not cooler than a horse. You know what a horse would do to a honey badger, bro?
Oh, we're talking who wins in fights?
Well, it's like, the sheer power alone, I think, is a reason to make it a top 5. They're so big.
All right,
you ever,
put the mic down, dude. We'll take the animal talk from here until you have a good reason to defend horses.
Yeah,
They're bigger and stronger than bulls. Did you know that?
They're not bigger and stronger
I
than bulls.
swear to God, they are.
Bro,
They weigh
I
like-
watch bulls
Look that
fuck
up.
horses up
yeah,
constantly.
dude. Did you see the movie
Where?
Fernando? Did you see
Where?
Fernando?
I didn't see Fernando.
The horses
to
are all
Spain,
gay.
dude.
They made the
See what
horses all
happens.
gay. In Fernando, they make the horses gay as hell.
The horses work.
They're like
Dude,
gay Swedish guys.
it's
in
actually the
Fernando.
worst part of bullfighting is the horses get fucking destroyed by bulls.
Well, that's
Do
just
they
because they're with an awful owner who's riding them.
They're not stronger
Well,
than
No,
the bulls,
because
dude.
those dudes like stab the shit out of the
Yeah, I
bull
know.
on the horse,
Yeah.
and then they
Ooh.
bring the matador out,
Yeah, it's not their
which
fault.
is pussy shit.
Yeah, it's not the horse's
Bulls
fault.
are better than horses. Next,
Disagree.
great
Hard.
white shark better
Hard.
than horses.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yes,
all
got
right.
you.
What do you like better, sharks or
couldn't
dolphins?
even
You like
fake
sharks or
argue
dolphins
this.
better? Sharks or dolphins?
Truthfully, sharks. I love sharks, dude.
I might be a dolphin head.
Imagine if you're 6th grade, you're at the beach with your family. It just so happens to be Shark Week on the Discovery
Oh
Channel.
fuck yeah! I forgot
Come
about
on,
shark.
dude.
I
There's
forgot about
no
Shark
fucking
Week.
pussy dolphin
Yeah,
week.
but imagine you're in the ocean and the sharks
Oh,
coming
yeah.
up, and then dolphins
What about
defend you.
Save you.
Then dolphins save you.
Dolphins are cooler. They're cooler dudes than sharks.
You know, did you ever see them eat pufferfish and get high?
Yeah.
No.
Dolphins chew on the
Oh, I've
teenage
seen that. I
dolphins.
feel bad for the
chew
little
on
one.
puffer fishes.
Yeah.
They don't kill them. Most times, don't kill them. They hold them, then they spit them out, and they all just like float, and they're like, "Whoa,
Yeah, dolphins are pretty sick.
pretty tight." But yeah,
They
Shark
fuck
Week.
each other. They gay rape each other sometimes.
They do whatever. They
They're-
all get the young dolphins get kicked out of their pod. Like the adolescent dolphins are so unruly. The pod's like the fuck out of here.
Yeah, come back
You
when you're
have
at
to- you have to
Rumspringa.
get out. They rumspring.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, dude, once you say Shark Week, that was like, dude, when Shark Week came on, I like demanded the TV, demanded silence.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude,
This is important.
not right now, guys.
Great white sharks can jump out of water, dude. This is important stuff.
Fuck.
Great
that
white
ruled.
shark might be number 1 all-time animal. Yeah, I don't like the bull shark.
I was at the aquarium recently. I saw a hammerhead up close, dude. I went through a
Hammerheads
fucking,
are fucking cool.
nasty as hell. I was in a shark tunnel.
Yeah.
I was in the tunnel. Sharks
yeah,
were
that's
going
aquariums.
overhead,
Yeah.
and then I did the shark walk too.
Whoa.
You walk over, it's like, dude, it's a bridge. It's that wide.
I'm not walking over that.
It's netted in, but it's fucking. It's kind of weird.
yeah.
It's like it's literally like 8 inches.
But you're going to fall in with some pussy-ass sand shark.
There's some
Those are the
hammerheads.
guys
There's
they-
some hammerheads, bro.
Hammerheads, yeah.
But there were scuba divers in there with the sharks at the same time.
I'll fuck up a sand shark.
You can swim, yeah, dude. I would ride its fins like no problem. But there's you can swim with the sharks in the Camden Aquarium. I might do it next time.
That's convenient to put it, yeah.
What?
They're like, yeah, you can swim with the sharks. No one in this fucking town can swim.
But yeah, the aquarium was fucking nasty, dude. Nasty
what's your
fuck.
number one animal?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh man, what would my number one animal be? Not horses.
Fucking horses, dude. Horses below like spiders.
Yeah, no.
Ants are cooler than fucking.
I'm more.
Ants are pretty sick. It's so funny. You're such a stoner. You can't, even though you're doing a bit about animals being. You can't deny when an animal is better than horses.
I don't think an ant is cooler. I don't think
The
an ant is
great white
cooler than.
is better.
Well, it's like. I mean, I wouldn't call it better. I think they're different things. This is land and sea.
I don't actually.
I
have
wouldn't
a
even
choice.
call a great white.
Okay.
Great white's not even top ocean animal.
A
to be
black
honest.
jaguar.
Black jaguar.
All black jaguar.
Oh shit, dude! He has the black jag tattoo.
Where's your horse tat?
Yeah, that's a really interesting tattoo. Yeah, horse tats on your thighs.
Yeah. Got two of them.
Jesus Christ.
I do.
I'm gonna take you to the track one
Yeah,
day.
my
Watch a
favorite
horse
animal-
break its leg.
I
I'm gonna
love
send
it.
you out with a shotgun.
I'll do it. I love going to the
Put
racetrack.
put a gun to its head.
Right.
Gotta
to
do
the
it. Gotta
glue
help
factory.
them.
I like dog. I think dogs. I don't have a choice in the matter.
Dogs is obviously
I had a
man's.
wolf. I had a wolf choose me in a dream. It grabbed my
No.
arm with its mouth and like tugged me, and I was like, "What the hell?" I was like, "Come here." It's pretty tight.
That was us, dude.
Yeah, it was snarling me. It
No,
was
but that was
snarling.
us meeting.
It was, dude.
Was this right before we met?
No, it was like 2 months ago. But I think dream time is totally different. It was
True.
pulling my arm, like, "Come here," and I was like trying to be nice, and it would growl even more. And as soon as I was like, "No, get the fuck off," it was like, "All right, cool."
Yes.
This is my dream teacher, dude. So yeah, I don't have a choice in the matter. It's obviously dogs.
Dogs. You like dogs more than wolves?
Same thing. I have a
No.
serious respect for wolves. Have you ever petted a wolf?
No, I have not.
I have.
I would have liked to.
I've petted wolves.
You went to a wolf sanctuary?
No, I was actually the dog park that I
All
got
right, that
kicked
does
out
not
of.
count.
No. These were real wolves.
This is somebody who says
These
this
were
dog's
real
a wolf.
wolves,
No
dude,
one can
dude.
have a wolf at the dog park.
Yes,
dude.
they did, and you can have them. I looked into the legality quickly
This
afterwards.
is
They're
not true.
Dude, there were wolves there. This guy
There are
had
not
two,
wolves at the dog park in
there-
Philly,
this
man.
guy- no, it wasn't
there was
Philly.
not
This was
X-Pac
New
at
Jersey.
the, there's not X-Pac at the airport.
I saw
There were
Pac.
not wolves
I
at the
saw
dog
Pac.
park,
Dude, this guy had legit
You
wolves.
just got high at the
This
dog
guy
park.
had legit wolves. He had a web. He's like, check out my website, and I checked them out. And there were wolves. One of his dog
was mixed with dog, though.
was purely a wolf hybrid. The other two were fucking wolves, dude. It was insane. You can have a wolf. You can have a wolf. I looked into it. I'll look it up right now. And I was like,
Show me
holy
this
fuck.
guy's website.
All right, let me see if I can. Dude, this was like years
It'll
ago.
be tough to remember.
I used to live in New Jersey, but this guy had wolves, and I verified them.
You
I was like,
cannot
holy
own a
shit.
wolf, dude.
This guy had one, man. I'm telling you. This guy had. There's a wolf sanctuary in New Jersey.
Yeah, but you can't
Yeah, but
take
you
the
can't just,
dogs
like,
to
have
the
them
wolf
as a pet.
sanctuary.
Had
You
a
can't take the
fucking wolf,
tigers
dude.
from the zoo to
He
the
had
fucking
two.
dog park.
He
You're
had
not
two
allowed to take
wolves.
dogs to a wolf sanctuary because
You
the
can't
wolves will
take the
go
dogs.
fucking
You can't-
crazy.
You can't take the dogs,
And
dude.
they'll like try and attack them.
I had
Oh,
Nikita,
man.
and this guy had two wolves, and my dog attacked the wolves, and they got into a big spat. I had to break it up, and I was like, I had a lot of respect for this guy's dogs. I got kicked out of that dog. That was the one.
You
that,
fought the wolves.
I mean, my Nikita protected me. She saw some wild dogs. She's like, nah, fuck this, dude. She saw them, and it was just like right towards
Yeah.
them. Like, let's go, try to fight two wolves.
I like panthers. I like mountain lions. I like a good mount. I am a bit of a big cat guy.
You are a feline guy.
Obviously, dogs are number one. There's no doubt.
I mean, my thing is, I was chosen by them. I had no say in the matter.
and you saw them at the dog park.
Dude, I'm telling you, these are wolves. I mean, maybe they had maybe it was a hybrid with something, but it must have been a hybrid with the Spitz family, which is the one of like the closest related to wolves, which then is like,
Yeah.
you know, it's tomato.
Now
That's
we're
like,
splitting hairs.
yeah, exactly. That's Delta 8. That's
You
like a Delta
saw
8 of wolves.
Matt,
It's weed. It's just
I'm with you on this. I take it back.
can own a wolf hybrid. What is it? Coy wolves or coyote wolf hybrids, around twice the size of coyotes. Wolf dogs. Yeah, wolf dogs are wolf dog hybrids that can be kept as pets in the Garden State. Dude, I think this guy might have cheated on his application. This is
He
a
just
pure
lied.
fucking
That was
wolf.
pure wolf.
It might have been a werewolf. This might have been a werewolf.
When I was a kid, that was my favorite monster.
A werewolf?
Werewolves.
Yeah, this is what the dogs looked like, dude. They were bigger.
I mean, yes, you saw a wolf.
You're telling me I didn't see a wolf. That was a fucking wolf, dude. It was crazy. And my dog basically beat it in a fight. It was whatever.
And your dog won the
My
fight.
dog won against two wolves, dude. And I broke it up. That's one thing I'll say. I'm not scared to get into the middle of a dog fight.
True.
I've broken up so many dog fights, dude. I
I
get
told
right
you
in
when
there.
Kathy got in one. My sister.
Really?
Yeah, her dog got in a dog fight.
That you got in there?
She had to jump in and like fight in the
What?
mud, dude. At the mud in the dog park.
Dude, you know who's had a fight a bunch of times? Spud. He had an old dog.
His last one?
R.I.P. Zeus, dude.
Zeus was a monster,
Dude,
wasn't
we
he?
used to leave for work in the morning, and his dog would. There was no windows at the time. His dog would get out of the top window and walk. He had like a 2-foot ledge on like the third story, and his dog would just like sit there like a gargoyle on his roof and just pace the roof while we left. And it was terrifying, dude. He never fell, except one time he jumped out of the second story window. And it just was fine.
Nice.
It was insane.
Shaq Diesel, my dog went out the top story.
Did he really?
He went out my parents' room window, fell into a bush. My neighbor saw it.
Did he really?
Yeah, she saw him hanging out the window, and then he fell out. That dog sucked. Tigers are up there. Tigers are up there. I used to be a
Tigers are
lion guy.
Yeah.
I used to like lions more than tigers until I finally grew up and did my research.
What was the research?
Just tigers are so much cooler than lions.
Why?
They're kind of more individual.
Yeah. Okay.
They're not just some fat guy. I should respect lions for that.
Making
Just
the
a
women
dude
go out
laying
do all
there
the
and
work.
being like, "Yeah, I have 20 women go get me food."
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Obviously, lions are cool. I'm not putting.
But
I'm
yeah,
not-
I seriously,
this isn't the Old Testament. I'm not just trashing people anymore.
for sure.
I'm not trashing lions. I respect the lions. This is a good pod. I can
I
tell.
like what they
That
do.
pad Thai really put a fucking dent in this podcast.
No, dude, it's fucking good.
Yo, let me
This
see
is
this
good
guy.
animal talk,
It's
huh?
going. It looks better.
Yeah, the hot compress worked. That's all we. I just need some animal talk, dude.
Yeah.
I need some
I had a
animal
little.
talk.
I had a magazine. I had a book that was about spiders. I used to know almost every spider, dude.
Did you really?
I used to be able to shamrock spider.
What?
No problem. You never even heard of a shamrock
Never
spider.
heard of-
You've seen those boys quite a bit, though. You just didn't know that's what
Let
they
me
were
see.
called.
I think I have heard of a shamrock spider before. I saw a brown. There's a brown recluse and a black.
You saw one?
I saw a black recluse. It's different. Black recluse is
He got bit by a brown recluse?
black
Sean Gardine's uncle
recluses
got bit
eat
by a brown recluse.
recluses.
Yep, his like ass was like decaying because he didn't notice it for a
Yeah.
while.
You don't notice. It just hurts for a second.
Hurt really bad. He couldn't sit down.
Oh,
Oh no, this is
It
what I
was
saw.
under the turlet
A black
seat.
widow?
Man, it wasn't a black
When I was a
widow
kid,
either.
I wanted to see a black widow very badly.
It actually. Wait,
I wanted to take a look at one.
one of them. The one I
I
saw.
loved wolf spiders. This is a good podcast.
I saw a spider. It's not a. It eats brown recluses.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm telling you, and it was fucking terrifying. But yeah, I was a big spider head too. I'm
Spiders
terrified
are
of
awesome.
spiders.
I hate spiders.
Dude, I used to wake up when I was little and think there were spiders in my bed all the
King
time.
Cobra is cooler than horses. No diggity, no doubt. Mongoose is cooler than horses. Yes. Get a king cobra, dude. King cobras stand up and they're just as tall as
Yeah, they're
dudes.
pretty nasty. A
It's like a
rattlesnake.
horse stands up 4 times taller than a man. What
Yeah,
do
but
you mean?
a rattlesnake would spook a horse for sure.
Not if there's a goat there with them.
A rattlesnake will spook a horse, and that dumb horse will run you straight off a cliff.
And then the
dude.
horse will just go, ah, done.
No fucking way.
Done. Done. Just give him a stomp.
That's like saying a cow
ever
is
play
your
Red
favorite
Dead?
animal.
Yeah.
You're like
the-
better
you're
a
right, the
cow,
horse-
cow or horse.
Horse.
That's not that tough, but I do like cows.
A milk cow, dude.
I'm going
I-
horse over cow.
A milk cow.
A good, cute cow.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, you ever see a nice cute horse?
No,
Little
I
baby
don't wanna
horse?
fuck
Little
horses
baby
like you
horse?
do, you fucking
Little
pervert.
baby horse? You fuck cows?
I'm a big bird guy. That's the other thing too. I'm a big bird guy as well.
I'm not a bird guy.
I
That's where you and I
love
differ
birds.
immensely.
I love seeing birds, dude.
I like birds of prey.
Paws.
Yeah, you love birds.
Paws.
I like birds of prey,
Dude, I saw
but no, like parakeets and all those fucking homos.
not that. I like seeing birds in the wild.
Oh, of course.
I saw a
You
yellow.
see a nice hawk
I saw a canary the other day, dude. It was beautiful.
in the wild.
Yeah, a black. It was a yellow. Let me say yellow and black bird. I think it was a canary. It was.
We don't
absolute-
have canaries.
What do they go? What are the birds
Could be a
that go to sun?
goldfinch.
Maybe it was
Yo,
a
we had
goldfinch.
fucking parrots in our fucking backyard.
It was an American goldfinch. You're right. You have parrots back there?
Dude, somebody in New York must have been letting out some fucking like macaws. There's a fruit tree in our backyard, and these fucking those birds of paradise were in our fucking backyard. What do you think of that?
That's fucked up.
It was Fire Island back there. I said, shoot, get out of here. The hell out of here.
Yeah, it was an American goldfinch. You're right. Damn, I was telling everyone I saw a
Canary,
canary.
you couldn't have.
People were like, "What?
Where the hell
Where?"
were you? A coal mine? Wow.
Yeah, man.
I like to see a bird of prey, though. Love a hawk.
Oh, dude.
Love a fucking peregrine falcon, cooler than horse.
Yeah.
Bald eagle, cooler than horse. Bro, You know I'm stomping you right now.
You're not stomping me.
Did you
You're
ride?
abs-
When's the last time you rode a horse?
Last time I rode a horse, I was 18.
Wait, that
You've
was.
been missing horses for so long.
I
Were you
have been
18?
missing
Were you
horses for
18
so
when the lady
long.
fapped the horse?
Yeah, that was when I was at Delaware Valley
You're barely
University.
legal.
That's why you love horses so much.
You were
Not even.
barely legal.
I got into the profession because I loved them beforehand.
Where was your first encounter with a horse?
When I was a wee lad, my grandfather owned a horse farm.
Oh, nice. It runs in the family. You want to be a horse guy.
I'd love to be a horse farmer. That'd be sick.
Yeah, what's stopping you? Just grab like 45 acres of land,
Yeah, what's
Let me just
stopping you?
grab that.
45 acres and a couple horses and
I'm just hanging out with you
a
guys.
couple fucking
Just like
rugged
hanging out.
lesbians to shovel shit for you.
I'd love a rugged
You're
lesbian.
gonna need rugged lesbians because that's gonna be a really shitty job, by the way.
That's
yeah.
fine.
Horse farm, it's gonna be cool to look at them the first like month, and then after that you're gonna be like fucking dumb horses. I gotta look
How
at these
if your
pieces
if
of
your
shit.
horse was sick, how would you put it down? What would you do?
Well, I take it to. I get
Nah,
the
you
proper
got-
care. If
you're
I have to
fine.
put it down, you'd have to shoot it for
You
sure.
you shoot it in the head?
Yeah,
With what kind of gun?
shotgun.
Jesus, dude,
shotgun
blow
the
its fucking head off, dude.
It's like I don't. I what if I? It's like I don't want him to suffer anymore.
I think they probably have some lethal injections for horses.
Probably the bolt. You know.
Oh wow, think they hit them with like the slaughterhouse bolt?
I think so. Probably. Yeah.
By the
Most
way-
farmers just have it.
Pigs, cooler than
Yeah,
horses.
pigs are great.
Pigs are not cooler than horses.
Pigs are cooler than horses.
Pigs are not cooler than horses.
I actually might like goats more than horses. I'm a
Goats
big
over
goat
horses
head. I'm a
all
big
day.
goat head, dude.
I
I
appreciate
used to
a
play
goat.
with goats as a child.
I love a
We had them in
goat.
my backyard, and I would play. I was as a kid myself. I would hop on a stump, and
You
the
would hang
goats
with
would
the
push
kids?
me off. We had little baby goats, kids,
Yeah.
By
and we used to play King of the Stump together.
yeah, they play.
dude, they're so fucking fun.
Goats. The
Then they get old and get nasty,
Hosses.
dude.
There was a restaurant called Hosses by
Mhm.
my house. They had a goat farm behind it. Every time we'd go get some feed, throw it out to the
Dude.
kids, watch them all run around. It was really,
so
truly
fun.
a wonderful experience.
We had a goat and a pig, and the pig would hump a ball and come all over it. When we were little, he would just hump this ball and just ejaculate all
Burke,
over it.
what's the coolest animal you can think of?
Donkey.
Donkeys over horse.
Donkey.
Yo.
Donkey over horse.
No,
You
no
know
chance.
donkey over
no
horse.
chance.
A burro?
A donkey is
A
just a
fucking
tiny
bull-
little horse.
No, it's not. Donkeys will fuck up animals.
As will
They're
a
guard
horse.
dogs, dude.
As will a horse.
Nobody hires a horse to be a guard dog.
You ever seen a damn Clydesdale?
True. Clydesdales are fucking sick.
Clydesdales are so big.
Damn, that's a good point. All right, I'll stop doing this. Matt, get us out of this. Get us a better topic because I'm not going to stop talking animals.
Drew.
I'm literally not going to stop.
What else is going on, dude? We talk-
Donkey's a good choice.
Donkey is a good show.
Yeah,
They have some really big ones, like pure donkeys. They're like
big
big as a
donks.
horse. Big as a horse. Called the American Giant Jack.
Really?
I like mules.
Yeah. Mule's cool. Mule
Mule's
can't
a good boy.
reproduce.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, exactly.
Can't reproduce.
I know
Bloodline
that
just
because
stops.
they're donkeys and horses.
Yeah.
That's how you get a
Fucked
mule.
up.
Yeah.
And they're good boys in the army, dude. The mules, good army boys. That's why West Point's mascot is a mule.
Yeah, I
How
always
about
laugh.
that, Sean? You learned something today. You thought you were just going to be a doper and smoke cigs all day. You didn't know you were going to learn something
I've
here.
learned so much.
Do you like to enhance the high after you smoke weed and then smoke a cig and like be like, damn, I'm so much more fucked up right now?
Yeah, that's how I take the edge off.
Do you really?
Yep, go home, hit the gravity bong, smoke a cig
You
What's
smoke a
relax.
gravity bong at your parents' house?
every once in a while.
What's the plan on quitting, like re-honoring your commitments and quitting cigarettes?
I don't want to.
What?
I want to just keep smoking them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
keep
sick,
smoking,
dude.
dude. Fuck it.
Oh, did I tell you I'm gonna become a life coach?
Tell me about it.
Yes, it's nothing. I'm just gonna
Brother,
become a life coach.
Tell me about it.
Let's become a life coach.
Who are you coaching?
Whoever. I'm gonna put it out. I was
did-
driving home the other day. I got thunderstruck with the realization.
I knew
was
this because I listened to War Mode. Spade talked about it.
Did
for
he
a
talk
second.
about it?
And he said, "Hey, if you want to be a life coach, you're doing a pretty good job with me." He said that.
Really?
Yeah.
I called Spud. Dude. So I listened to the Aubrey
He said
Marcus.
he was your clay. And you
Really?
could mold him.
Right now we're working. Me and Spud are working on a sleep right now. But
Yeah, I heard he was not sleeping.
not sleeping at all. And he'll hit me up. I'm like, dude, we can easily solve this.
Yeah.
I can point to 4 things you have to cut out right now. I was driving home. I listened to the Aubrey Marcus thing.
You're not supposed to munch before bed. Like
Yeah, no.
but like at least 3 hours before you go, which is reasonable. I mean, I'm going to sleep at fucking 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be at fucking 11 p.m. munching shit.
It's hard though when you come back from stand up. You want to munch or fat. You got to do something.
Yeah.
I listen to St. Paul audiobooks, but before it was either munch or fat.
Oh, I got a good audiobook you'd like to
What you
hear
got?
about. I've talked about it before, but it's about Cabeza de Vaca.
What?
He was a Spaniard, dude, and they were trying to get to Mexico from Cuba.
Yeah.
The Gulf Stream got them. They ended up landing in Tampa, Florida, but they had no fucking idea where they were.
What?
So they're like, we can probably walk. Women and crew get on the ships. We'll meet you at the port that's probably very close. The rest of us are going to walk on land. Dude,
What?
they got rocked.
Seminoles?
The Indians were getting them. Not the Seminoles, but just wild bros.
Florida, dude. Imagine Florida Indians. Dude.
Florida Indians also.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, they were the first dudes, the first honkies to land. And they were getting rocked.
Yeah, dude.
And then it took them, dude, like 4 of them survived. They walked from Tampa to Mexico City.
What?
Isn't that funny?
Dude, Francis Ellis, I got to read it. He gave me a good book. Apparently, it's like The Making of ISIS.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm going to
The
check that
fuck?
out.
You and Francis are talking behind my back?
Francis
sharing
came
books?
down. Francis was there today, last night.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Francis came up. He's getting married
You
soon,
stealing
dude.
my friends?
He's getting married. No way, dude.
You stealing Frank?
No way.
You and Frank are going behind my back sharing books.
He told me about a book.
What was it about? The Making of ISIS?
Yeah.
About how the Clintons funded them?
I don't know. Also, I had a guy recently reach out to me talking about how the Kennedy assassination. This guy is this is where my brain runs
You're
out
a
of
sleepy
gas.
guy right now.
Very sleepy
it's
guy
a
right
sleepy mood in here.
I'm very sleepy right now, but the guy, a coroner, he was a coroner, and he was explaining how the science of being a coroner had just kind of started like 5 years before the Kennedy assassination. And there was a lot of things that people would see pictures they didn't understand. They would take it to be like, things that they weren't. And he was like, he absolutely got shot by a single gunman.
What?
This guy is like, no, he
No,
definitely
fuck
did.
that. I don't like it.
That's what he says. And he gave me a lot of reasons.
Watch Oliver Stone's JFK Revisited on Amazon.
It's interesting. This guy was saying like they would do exit and entry wounds.
Yeah.
And they would count them as different. He's like, it's one wound. It's boom, boom. They'd be like, they would say that's how many
the
shots there
coroner
were.
said at the autopsy, these are entrance wounds in the front.
Okay.
They said these
So
are
they did
entrance
have it.
wounds. And then a day later, they had to be like, actually, we misspoke. Those were exit wounds. After some phone calls those boys received.
That's the guy's point was like he was saying like it was a very young science and they had no fucking clue what they were doing.
They also, the guys in, I think they took the body back to Washington like immediately.
yeah.
And the government
Flew
was
it.
like, we'll do the autopsy again.
Yeah.
The doctors in Dallas had to do an emergency tracheotomy on him, and they used the bullet hole that was already a fucking entrance wound. So these guys were like, wait, where did this other shot come from? Or where's this other bullet? They're like, we found a magic bullet somewhere else. They said they just found it on the fucking gurney.
What?
And it turns out this was an exit. Like there was a bullet wound in his throat, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we knew." I'm not explaining it properly.
No. I was a big multiple gunman guy. This guy spoke with pretty serious conviction. Like, nah, dude.
Yeah, all it takes is somebody with any conviction, and I'm like, all right.
And this guy did that's what he did for a living. I'm see if I can find it. This guy, I'll never find it. But
What a fucking shitty living.
yeah, man, just
If you're gonna go all in and be a conspiracy guy, don't be a debunker. Be like, actually, the government's right.
yeah.
No, dude, that's not fun.
Unless again, I read these things pretty swiftly while I take a dump, so I always could be misread. But he was basically being like, "Nah, dude, he's like they had no idea what they were doing back then, and there was so much
I don't
information
believe
that got sent out."
I think by 1963 they could do some pretty nice autopsies.
You know what? That's what I'm thinking too.
especially
Now.
post World War II.
Yeah,
Those boys had a lot of fucking action.
yeah. Now that I'm saying it, it's like they've been like checking out dead bodies for thousands of years,
Yeah.
pretty much.
That's one thing about the Civil War people often get wrong. It wasn't those doctors weren't that bad. Like everybody likes to think of a Civil War doctor as just sawing your fucking lip. Don't get me wrong, they did a fucking ton of that.
Yeah, it stunk.
But like the stereotype's always like a guy that's like, here, drink some whiskey, we'll saw this.
Yeah.
It's like they were actually doing a pretty good job back then for
Yeah.
what they had and what they knew.
Dude, they used to do this shit where they drill a hole in your brain. Everything that like sounded crazy, it's like they still use it. They'll do that for people for like head injuries. They'll just fucking drill a little hole and
Get some
pressure
fluid
let
out,
the fluid out and fucking still do it.
Yeah.
Pretty tight. Leeches, holes in the brain.
Leeches better than horses.
Killed our first president.
Leeches?
Leeches killed our first
You
president.
think so?
Leeches killed George Wash?
Well, technically,
It
they
was
bloodlet him.
pneumonia.
They bloodlet him, and that's why he died, not the pneumonia.
Mm.
Loss of blood.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
Look into it.
I can't wait to debunk you. That's my new career.
Do
What
it.
did,
Do it.
I'm just gonna debunk horses here shortly.
what do you think General
can't.
George Washington would have liked the best?
what his favorite animal was?
Yeah.
He probably loved his horse. Yeah. He probably loved his horse. I forget the name of that fucker. He had 2.
Martha.
Dang it. Give me some skin. Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
Man, what a sleepy podcast. It's a little toasty in here. It's got a nice temperature in here.
It is. My lack of sleep finally caught up to me. I got some, not bragging, I got some early morning pussy.
Really?
Yeah, I was
That's
like
such a nice
Denzel from
treat.
He Got Game. Dude, and it's
Oh, you crumbed right away?
finally got, it was, dude, doctor's orders. I was off the box for like weeks, like almost 2 months. I couldn't touch it.
Oh, man.
Couldn't touch it. I hit that like Denzel, dude. I was,
Yeah, that's a nice nut.
didn't even try. It was just like, this is gonna be quick.
Yeah.
Done. Bingo, bango, dude. I was
Bingo,
like,
bango,
I didn't get any
bango.
sleep. Why am I so awake right? I'm like, oh shit, I forgot.
I fudged up. I didn't get much sleep.
Really?
I stayed up until 3 for no reason. I
Did you?
downloaded the classic video game Fallout 4,
Nice.
and I don't even play the game. I just spend the whole time trying to build a cool house.
Oh, I've seen you play this game before. You do.
It's ridiculous.
You do.
And you have to, it's so stupid. It's crazy.
You just grab it like sheets of metal. And
It's so crazy.
Did you fight anyone?
Yeah, I did a mission. That's why it took so long. It took me so fucking long. And then I got in bed, and then I had to wake up and clang and bang in the Iron Paradise again.
True, yeah.
And that was hard. That was very difficult to lift today. I look like such a dumb fat ass in there.
No, you did.
It's so embarrassing.
You probably look strong and commanding.
No, I don't. I
You
look,
look like General George Washington. In
my
there.
trainer, he's fit, and I look, and then we stand next to each other, and there's mirrors.
You're probably stronger than him, though.
No, I'm not at all.
Really?
He's very strong.
How big is he?
I'm doing girl weight. He's strong.
Yeah, but dude,
It's very embarrassing.
but the potential's there.
The
He
potential
knows
is
if
there.
he fully activates you, he's in trouble.
I would get him
He knows.
if I was
dude.
fully activated, but right
He
now.
knows.
Also, the Okan man's going and working out with him.
You told
I
me.
told you about this. O'Connor
Yep.
got home and was like, he went there, came back. He was like, I was like, how was the conditioning part? Or he was like, conditioning's hard. And he was like, yeah, I threw up after it.
Yeah.
And I was like, so then I went later in the day and I said, what conditioning did O'Connor do? I want to do it. Tell me how far he got on the bike. I'm going to beat it. And I did it and I got done. And I was like, ugh.
Did you throw
It
up?
was so hard, dude. I was laying on the ground. I'm so fat that when I'm laying down, you can see my heartbeat.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can see my body shake when it's pounding like that.
Yeah, but how good do you feel afterwards?
I feel very good, but now it's starting to catch up with me. Right now, I'm starting to get tired.
Yeah, yeah.
I was very happy during the podcast today. When
Yep.
you and I were sitting here talking, I had a nice time.
Me too.
But now I'm starting to get tired.
Yeah, dude. I got this sty. But yeah, I've been hitting it hard, man. I've been going. Now that I'm a life coach, I got to
I
get
can
ripped.
see your arms are fucking jacked.
I'm just trying to get ripped. As soon as I get ripped, my prices are going to go through the fucking roof, dude.
On life coaching?
It'd be $5,000 to even talk to me, dude.
What type of life coaching do you want to do?
I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I just want to do it. I just want to do like, and I don't care about the money of it. I just want to. It's my calling, dude. I want to talk to the bros and be like, "What's up?" Little bit at a time. Six times, and be like, "You're on your way now. Goodbye."
But you got to check in with the bros.
I want to check in with the bros.
You got to check in after the six
Oh,
consultations.
for sure.
And then revisit it. And
For
be
sure.
like, what did you learn?
Well, I eventually want to.
What did you learn from me?
Well, I was sitting there driving, and I was like,
You're
it's
kind of a priest. That's kind of a priestly vocation.
I mean, it's a calling for sure.
If, God forbid, this fucking relationship doesn't work out, your marriage,
God
that's a
forbid.
sin.
It is.
Would you consider entering the priesthood? Because, dude, you'd be such a fucking sick monk.
Dude, I think about it all the time.
Get in a monastery with the bros.
Yeah, I would.
Experiment with fungi.
Well, what's funny? I've thought about that before. I was like, I would definitely join.
All you have to
some
do
sort
is write your research in Latin, and
No
you
problem.
can research just about anything, and the Catholic Church will be like sick.
Go ahead, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought about that. I would definitely I would do vow celibacy for the rest of my life.
That's very sweet.
I would have to. It's just like this. Clearly, it's not for me.
Do you think?
Yeah, for sure. I'd be like, yeah,
Are you sure?
100%.
That
I would take the vow. I might. If
you take the vow.
I might fall.
You might break it and get on your knees and say, "Padre, please."
It'd be a tough ideal.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's yeah. I have some plans cooking up. Just
It is
for the
clear
fun.
that all of those dudes break that
yeah,
vow.
man. Of course.
When
Of
I was
course.
young, I just assumed no. Either they're gay dudes and they break it in the ultimate sin,
True.
which is homosexual activity.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I think like I don't know. Yeah, if you just stop, look up what happens to you if you stop coming for like forever, for the rest of your life. Because there was like
You probably get pancreatic.
there was the Indian mystic Shankara, and he died at 35. So he might
He
have
was
held
filled
it
to the brim.
He might have filled the cup too much and just. I think you just pass at like 35. if you actually do it,
It actually is a decent evolutionary trait to be like, yo, this guy's not reproducing. Make sure that doesn't continue. Kill him.
it might.
Yeah. The
It
human
actually-
body might shut down if you're not grooming.
I'd be curious. You hear these guys? If you go on like the NoFap like subreddit, there's dudes like I'm on like 700 days straight. And it's like
Okay, liar.
how? Yeah. First of
Thanks
all,
for fibbing.
it'll send you into physical pain.
Yeah, it says if you're getting like close to busting and then stop yourself, that's pretty harmful for your like prostate, I guess.
Oh, wow.
But
So all those times I lied in 10th grade, I was telling the truth.
if you like don't bust, the body just reabsorbs the sperm. It says
That can't. That's from the subreddit. Those dudes love saying that lie.
and you get more powerful.
You
from
gain
it.
more
Your
testosterone
T
power.
does. Your
That's
T
what-
rises.
That's what Google
Your
says.
T rises just because you're frustrated and mad that you haven't crumbed, dude. You're like, shut up.
Look up how many. Look up what semen's actually comprised of in terms of its like mineral.
Tell me what's in semen.
Yeah, like what am I losing from my body when I expel it thoughtlessly?
This says that if you don't come for too long, you're just gonna start having tons of wet dreams.
I never had a wet dream.
Not doing it
I
long
don't
in
enough.
my life.
I actually, I've
never had one.
excreted nocturnally. I've enmeshed.
I've never
There's
experienced.
a lot of good stuff in semen.
There's magnesium.
Magnesium?
balls. Milk of magnesium.
So what am I? Yeah, what are you losing when you?
It's mostly made up of water, plasma, and mucus.
Jesus.
Which is kind of nasty.
God, it's disgusting.
each-
Girls love it so
Each
much.
semen load contains at least 5 to 25 calories, and it has calcium,
Whoa,
citrate.
Be quiet about that,
fructose,
dude. Some girls might be counting their cows. I don't want them to know.
Allegedly.
Is it whole 30?
And glucose, lactic acid, magnesium, potassium, and proteins. B12,
There's
Look up the-
25 calories per load.
5 to 25.
Holy shit.
Look up.
You've probably gained 10 pounds in your lifetime.
Look up the benefits of eating your own semen.
Okay. Oh, there's zinc in there too.
Exactly. If you were on a loan, we talked about this. You'd have to eat your own crumb. That would be a nice source.
Oh, yeah, it'd be
As
5.
soon as you get done whacking off, slurp it up like some freak.
Yeah, but I think you'd expend more than 25 calories to get your.
There was a girl
load
I
out of
knew
it.
who had sex with a guy, and the first time they had sex, he sucked his cum off of her.
Yuck.
Yeah, I never understood that, dude.
And when they told me that, I was like,
What the fuck?
did you fucking break up with him? And it was like, no, he likes doing that. And it was like,
They're still together? Oh, they're saying like they.
they were. And I said, okay.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's so weird, man.
I think Barn Dog did it once.
Yeah, I heard
Barn
that.
Dog slurped some jizz off a girl. His own seed.
I don't know. Dude,
That's like fucking Saturn eating his young, dude. You cannot do that.
Yeah, the thought of it, like genuinely, I just go, fuck,
That's
man.
fucking disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
That's very
Yeah,
disgusting.
but why though? Why is it so gross? Because I'll like swallow
Why
a
is it
loogie,
gross?
I'll eat a booger. Why is
Yeah,
your load
you'll swallow
so
a
gross?
loogie, but you won't swallow a loogie that you spit out onto the fucking.
Onto a girl?
Yeah, that actually I would do. But your mouth's not your penis.
That's true.
Noah found that semen can act as a natural antidepressant.
Really?
That's just because if you're swallowing
just
cum, you're having a
magnesium.
good time.
Maybe.
True. And it's probably the magnesium. I'm telling you, magnesium's the stuff.
They're not asking dudes in prison if swallowing semen uplifts their spirits. You know what I mean? They're asking guys at Fire Island,
True.
Yeah, true.
are you having a blast?
I've heard that too, though. Especially women absorbing semen. It says it can help with depression. Oh, yeah. Then it's just like,
It's just like you
yeah,
having a
this
sex
guy's
life.
gonna be around forever.
Yeah.
Most things just say there's too small of everything in semen for it to make any difference, and not to eat it because you could get a sexually transmitted infection.
You could get monkeypox.
You could.
Was it you was talking about that? It's like the studies about alcohol where they're like, yeah, if a little bit of alcohol, you live longer. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
because that just means you're in a social setting.
Yep.
A lot of the times
Yep.
you're around people.
Around
And there's
your
a
bros.
reason, you have a reason to live, which is brewskis with the bros,
Yeah, exactly.
which will keep you alive. If the Elks shut down, my dad would die
You think
fucking quick.
it would just
dude.
fall apart?
If it'd be like when Joe Parr quit at Penn State or Bobby Bowden, Florida State. As soon as
Yeah.
you're done coaching, you will die.
He just died, dude. Joe Pod just died.
Joe Parr heard the allegations and went,
He really did.
Probably broke his heart. That's probably really, really
I mean,
fucking
his
sad.
whole fucking legacy, dude.
Yeah.
Didn't they knock down a statue?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy dedicated his entire life.
His entire life.
And this guy
Built that fucking university, dude.
I mean, he was probably X's and O's and like thinking about the kid. And then this dude was just butt fucking boys in the shower. And he
Yeah.
was like, wait, what?
Yeah, he was like, you can't do that here. This is Penn State.
Sucks, dude.
It's too bad. Yeah.
He was a good coach, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a great coach. I mean, 2 national titles in 60 years. He would have been fired if he was at Notre Dame, but
Yeah, true.
a little shithole like Penn State, yeah, you can
Yeah, why was he so beloved then? That's
because
not
they
impressive
never
at
won
all.
before. They sucked forever.
Oh, yeah.
And they're back, dude. They're back now that Joe Pa's gone. Welcome to hell, idiots. Back to sucking forever. They sold their soul for 2 national titles with a boy fucker.
They did.
Now they're back to 0.
How was Sandusky? Was he pretty nice?
Sandusky's defenses were fucking sick. Dude.
Really?
Yes.
Shit.
Yes. Yo. On God,
Oh,
if Marcus Freeman started fuck some boys and Notre Dame got a couple titles out of it, I might consider it. Dude.
you might fucking turn
I
a
would
blind
be
eye.
like, dude, he's old school. He's an old school kind of guy, dude. He doesn't. We handle that stuff in house. We don't go to the law. Marcus Freeman's so cute though, too.
Oh my god, that must have been so funny to walk in on him butt fucking a kid and being like, Jesus Christ,
We're not going to throw away this season.
go
though.
home. Yeah, then be like, what's up with that 3-4 defense you got going on here?
Exactly.
Like, so we're gonna have the QB spy.
We got the Cornhuskers coming to town next week. The last thing I need is you fucking boys again. You need to focus.
And he probably knew. Doesn't he have like a ton of like charitable outreaches? where
Yeah,
he's
well, that
scooping
was
the boys from?
we talked about that. Yeah, a little
Yeah, but
second
it's-
mile.
Yeah, but then it's like you're saying
That was a network, bro.
yeah,
Undoubtedly.
for sure.
That was
but then you're
that was
Joe Pa and you go, oh shit, this guy runs like kid charities, and you just go, well, we got a tough schedule. I don't want to mess this up.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, please promise me you're not fucking all those kids you're supposed to be helping. He's like, no, dude, it was a one-time thing.
It was a
drunk.
one-time thing, dude.
I
I
got
was
fucking
shit
drunk,
faced.
dude. Yeah.
I was nervous about the big game. It won't happen again. Drew Brees was coming to town. I needed to take the edge off. Basketball on grass was coming to Happy Valley. I needed to get my defense ready. I needed to sink my dick into a boy's
Get
ass.
his mind right, dude.
That would clear your thoughts, though.
Yeah.
If you were worried about something else and then you fucked a kid, you'd forget about everything else pretty quick. You'd be like,
Football's-
holy shit,
yeah.
I fucked a kid.
You're detached from your body. You're just watching the guy and like, all right, yo, move over that way. Blitz.
Yeah. Now you're full robotic, dude.
Send them. Yeah, that's what you need to do.
Maybe we should have our coaches do that at South Bend. We need a title, dude. Right now, Notre Dame's recruiting very well, Matt. You'd
Are
be
they really?
very excited about us.
Good.
Number 1 class in 22 or 23 and 24 right now.
Is,
Or 22 and
don't they
23,
still have
whatever.
like really strict educational requirements? Too?
I hope not. I hope they lessen that.
Yeah,
I
let's-
don't give a fuck if these dudes can read.
Let's lax it up. Yeah,
I
they
didn't
should
go to Notre Dame. I don't have any of that fucking academic bullshit pride.
It's
I don't
also
care.
like nobody's being like judging a school by like the athletes' academic performance. No one's gonna not go to Notre Dame because they're like, well, I don't know, those athletes kind of skated through. So,
I think that does happen sometimes at schools.
like in
I
Florida.
think parents will be like, yo, you're not going to fucking Missouri, dude.
Yeah.
Or not Missouri. That was a PA. No offense.
Really? Why'd you take
Didn't your babe go there?
Huh? Mizzou?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My bad. That was a PA.
MIZOU.
I didn't mean to take that was a PA on your woman.
No, she loved it.
But yeah, there are schools where if you go, it's like
Yeah.
if your kid's choosing between Notre Dame and West Virginia.
Yeah.
If you're a parent, you're like, go to
Did
fucking
you
Notre Dame.
ever like talk to yourself and your friends about going to like mythical party schools when you were in college? When you were
like
in
Arizona
college?
State?
Flagler. There was Flagler in Florida. That was like apparently
never
it was
even heard of
one.
this.
It was number one party school.
Flagler?
Flagler was a university in Florida that like, everyone was saying is like the number one.
Damn.
I got to look it up. I could again.
This was all pre-Me Too movement, though.
yeah.
Flagler probably got fucking destroyed, dude. If you were the number one party school in the early 2000s, you were a fucking rape fest.
Oh, dude, for sure.
Party schools in the 90s,
Oh, it was probably ridiculous. It
Arizona
was-
State must have been putting up fucking
dude,
wild
I went to
numbers.
grade school, and like the eighth graders would grab the eighth grade dudes would grab the eighth grade girls' boobs, like just at the recess.
That's
like,
fun, though. That's fair.
squeeze. But it was like that was like on the table.
That would be on the news today.
Yeah, it was. Everyone was doing it. Let me see. I'm gonna see.
I just can't wait for the pendulum to swing back. And boys can grab boobs again.
Is Flagler a party school? Tons of this is just the only thing that comes up. Tons of raging parties almost any night of the week.
Holy shit.
That's what's up.
Where is Flagler?
Flagler College, St. Augustine. St. Augustine.
Damn, that's a cool place too.
Yeah, dude. Apparently it's the #1 party
I might
school.
have to go down there and see what the kids are up to.
Go down.
I might break onto a
They
campus
accept
like a wild
74%.
hog.
They accept 74% of the people.
That's pretty tight. That's not the easiest acceptance.
Really?
74% is better than a lot of these fucking schools.
Let me
Look at West
see.
Virginia's acceptance rate. It's like 98.
Yeah, let me see.
West by God, Virginia.
Let
I
me
went
see.
down there and it was too much for me.
It was just, yeah, that's how I felt about Penn State.
West Virginia and Penn State was too much for me.
I would go to Penn State and I would be like, this is just overwhelming.
This is
man.
debauchery.
This is ridiculous. Drexel University, 77.2.
Flagler's, you know what I mean?
Pretty much same thing. It's a tough
Yeah.
university. That's,
Check out Elon or check out West Point, dude.
that's cream of the crop right there.
Check out West Point and then check out Westchester.
Oh my God.
West Point's acceptance rate is a little higher than you'd expect, I think. 8.6%.
What? Woo!
But that's 8% of just dorks that think they can go to West Point.
Yeah. Let's
You
see.
know what I mean? Of course, Naval Academy is easier. I hate those boat boys, dude. Citadel's 80% acceptance rate.
Westchester University is 86% of all applicants.
That's how I got in.
Yeah, my one boy went to Del G went to Westchester and he had to do like a summer school.
Ooh,
They're like, we'll let you in conditionally and you doing like summer school.
Jesus.
So we would go there and get fucked
So
up.
I went to summer school at Westchester for one of my semesters. It was the best.
Bro,
It was
it
literally
was
the best time of my life.
So much fucking fun.
I took one class. I took Nazis.
Did
Took
you?
the history of Nazi Germany for one summer.
Fuck.
And I was a bouncer at a bar during the nights.
What?
It's the best summer of my life.
So you just stand there and think about Nazis all
And it
night?
was during the week. No one would be coming in. I would literally just sit in a booth. My buddy Tommy, shout out Turtle, let's go. He would show up, sit with me. He would just drink. I would just sit there.
That's tight as
It was
fuck.
a really fun time.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
We should wrap this podcast
Yeah, let's
up.
go. We're done.
Guys, thank you for listening. Not all of them can be smash hits like the rest of our podcasts.
True.
Before the dinner, we were doing good.
We were rocking.
Then we got an animal talk hurt us. I'll be honest. That
Happens.
was my bad.
No, that was good.
I'll be honest. Father Corby, that was my bad. Animal talk, that was my bad.
Dude, that was still good
Yeah.
stuff.
Both great.
How long did we go? Yeah, man. There's a lot of talk.
We
How
put
long
out
was the
so
first
much-
one?
The first one was 2 hours.
Yeah, dude. The boys got a lot.
You can only talk to anybody for this is too much talking.
Yeah, too much talking.
Now
Let's do some action.
thankfully when my girlfriend's around, I'll be dead silent for the rest of the night.
For sure.
All right. Goodbye. Thank you guys.
Later on.